Clicking.
Yeah, they have been clicked. Welcome back to the Eye of Observation. We are the Worlds of Fate. I'm your DM Mark, and today I'm with all of my players. We have two Martin. Cisco is once again a bit delayed. I have a Joey, a Luke, and a Andy. Say hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
I just realized how stupid my intro screen looks like as I'm saying we're gonna play D&D and we see Evil Robot and you guys sitting in a chair.
You've turned him into South Park Canadian.
Yeah, it will get even worse as we go to the other slides. But first we will go to this slide right here. Once again, the announcements here is where you can all see our important stuff, mainly our contact information and how you can search on us for YouTube and Twitch. Or we have also posted all our other campaigns as Dining Barovia, Hearts of War, and Candlekeep Mysteries. He is almost going to an end. Before we go back into our game, we go back to a point of inspiration. I'm already dropping you guys into the page, and give me one moment. One moment, this is important. We cannot do this without this. One moment.
Sorry, I was watching the stream. I wish I hadn't. My God, that's worse.
It's getting
I've got
worse.
the little 20 page now. Oh my God. What am I looking at? Is this a rejected Muppet?
Yeah, that is going to be the question. Who is this? Whoever gets the closest. You know what? Whoever gets the closest gets 2 points of inspiration. Everyone else gets 1. Because I doubt any of you get anywhere close.
It's a Dutch Muppet. It's Sweetum's cousin. It's Sweetum's Dutch cousin.
I already give you the hint that none of you will probably get anywhere close. So are you sure you want to lock that in?
I know what I'm going to lock in.
Okay.
Because I highly doubt I'm going to get it. I'm going to say Helga. That's it. That's just going to be my final answer.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I have an idea. Is it to do with some form of children's horror show that is like just good enough to like get through censors for like children's horror shows? It's like it's a Muppet that like does children horror. Or it's Christmas related.
Martin, what's your guess? Fuck.
Is a hag of some kind? I don't know.
You looked that in? That's your answer to that?
Yeah, that's my answer. I don't know.
Okay,
I
great.
pointed at Luke had 2 guesses.
What, can you define your answer a bit more, Joey? What do you exactly mean? Like, can you get...
I just said Helga just because I figured that sounded like a name that might be of like a crone and somewhat a bit closer to Dutch, although probably not really. So that was why I just said Helga. Like, do you mean like a last name?
No, like, what do you mean exactly with your answer? What?
I think
who is Helga?
What sort of show is Helga on?
I thought we just had to come up with her name. Oh shit. Okay. I assume that she is either homeless or that she is some kind of witch doctor. But if I had to pick one, I'm just gonna go with homeless.
Those are 2 very different vibes.
Yeah.
Like
you had 2 guesses. Look, you don't get to judge.
he takes one of second Martin's guesses. That's fine. I take it.
Honorary Spanish.
I'm not sure if anyone got kind of close. Like there were I think Andy got technically the closest, but not really.
You're kidding.
By the way, for any Dutch people watching, I am terribly sorry for not giving you the trigger warning. This motherfucker probably traumatized more children than the bear and lion from the Teletubbies. For context, when we were like 6-7 years old, we first. Wait, give me one moment. Not the music.
Oh.
It was distracting me. Sorry.
Is this your Mr. Blobby? Is this the Dutch Mr. Blobby?
Maybe. Like, did he traumatize children?
Okay, I'm gonna send you a
trauma.
picture.
I don't think trauma is the
This
word.
is traumatized. Like, my sister still has nightmares about this guy. She's 30.
I mean, Mr. Blobby might have given some nightmares because of his appearance, but he was always very friendly and also just a bit of a.
He's into some He's into some nasty fucking shit. That's fucking psychopathic sack of shit.
Well, so yeah, when we were 7 and we're 8, when we first started to learn letters and words and such in school, they used a television program in order to explain children called Ik, Mik, Loreland. And well, she lived in her own city, and they loved letters and words. But then this guy, he cannot read or write, and he got angry, and he removed all the words and letters from the world. Yep, that's
So-
basically the whole idea of the. And then, Mick, the main character, she has to find all the words and letters once again in order to,
So
learn reading
So
and
this
writing
is-
again.
Dutch version of the Bonfire of the Vanities.
If I knew what that was, maybe.
Okay, it's an event in Florence during the Renaissance where they were burning books.
Yeah, he was basically doing that on his own.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, because of its awful appearance, like everything, like it was a gigantic fever dream, that entire show. I recently rewatched a few episodes. The production value of it is insane for some reason, and it's terrible at the same time. Like this evil, ugly looking creature. At some point, he also turned into
So-
a fish. It was very weird.
So children's horror doesn't count as that.
I mean, it's not really
Eventually,
horror
it
based.
became horror. So
To be honest, what I was thinking of is that in England or I guess probably in the UK, I don't know. We had this show. It was like about like a weird puppet like cinema worker who he just show weird horror movies that were like okay for kids that would air just after school times. That's the vibe I got.
oh, he was during school time, so it's
Yeah.
I don't count it, sadly.
Okay.
I guess 1 point to Cisco for missing out.
I mean,
Sure, let's
okay.
surprise Cisco for once. Make him happy. Well, with that out of the way, we're ready to jump back into the Eye of Observation. So, let's continue the story, eh? Previously, unrelated turn-based one-turn capture game video game. And that's where we left off.
Wow, that was a
Yeah,
mouthful.
that was riveting.
But legally distinct.
Yeah, fuck, let me remove the top right guy real quick. Yep, legally distinct.
Game Freak, don't sue us, please.
Please.
Oh right.
yeah,
we're
so-
still-
I believe we are on a completely new turn order on this. Oh, wait, in the meanwhile, we first do this one. So you guys can all think about it in the meanwhile. Oh, fuck, where are the questions? Oh, no.
I'm trying to remember. I think the last one we had was about the Red Dragon's HP, wasn't it?
so.
Oh, yeah, what was the exact number of hit dice that the rest has?
Oh, that one. We did that one.
Yeah, you guys got that one
We
correct.
did the Heroes Feast one, 12, right?
Yeah.
We did the Heroes Feast one.
Yeah, because Joey knew that one.
Yeah, okay, yep. You guys have not done the $125,000 question yet. Here it really comes. It's small again. For fuck's sakes, let me make it
I
bigger.
mean, I could just zoom in.
Boom.
Oh yeah, we
Don't
haven't
need
done
to-
this one. I don't,
Yep,
I don't
okay,
recommend it.
so for the 125,000, what's the maximum number of Elder's Evocations award or can known at level 20?
I don't think it's many.
Yeah, it's not that many.
Uh,
actually.
let me s-
Why don't you all think
click.
about it while you also think
Yeah,
about
sure,
who's
sure.
going next in the Pokemon turn order? Previously, I believe Sol completely demolished
Henry. I
your
think
Henry.
the-
Yeah, he's dead
I
now
don't
as
know what you're
well.
talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is Trick Room still up? It is, right?
Yes, it never ended.
Oh, all my slow ones are dead. Fuck's sakes.
Either that or it might have just ended. I thought we were like on the tail end of it.
I will throw in a Will and a Clive.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mhm.
guys can decide who you want to throw at them.
I feel like you have to put in Soul for sure because he's gonna be one of the physical ones that could just hit.
I mean, somebody with fire to easily take down Clive. Because of the ghost.
I'm trying to think. Kai, Fire Bolt. and I think we talked that you don't really know. I
Does
don't think
Kai
Clive
have any?
knows.
Does Kai have any attacks that could be counting as grass? Because that would just finish off Doppelganger or Ditto Will.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, you've got like a Vine Whip or like right, not a Vine Whip, like a
I got
Thorn Whip.
Thorn Whip.
Yeah.
That would do it. Look how much health he's got.
Yeah, I mean, if we do,
I feel like putting in Soul and Kai might be the best here, personally, but
Yes, if Saul has anything like a flying attack to fin it too, I could potentially really hurt Clive.
yeah.
Who's gonna wanna? I just realized if we do put him in there, who wants to take on the Soul's character sheet?
I can get it open. I can get it open.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Luke. I owe you one.
I have contributed. I have contributed what I can with my knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think that Kai and Soul are probably gonna be the best bet because I'm not sure initiative-wise. I think Clive might go first, and he might just go after Kai because of the
Right. So we're locking in Soul.
Uh,
Oh, it's got to be Saul and Kai. Saul and Kai are the
think
best
so.
ones.
I think those are
Okay.
the two that we lock in for this. And I think that. Oh yeah, let me look up Will's initiative. He has a +6, but if Turning Room is on, he might be.
Yeah, might not be first.
Yeah. Which is kind of a good thing, to be honest. Because I know he does know a fire move.
So this is it? You guys locking
I
it in?
believe so. Yep, we're committing with
Great.
these.
What is everyone's initiative? I believe Kai
So,
should be
I got a +3.
Will-
2 on
Clive.
2 on Clive, 5 on Soul.
So it should be Clive, Kai, Saul, Will, right? That's the order.
yeah, I believe so. Yeah, because Clive is gonna go first because he technically has
Aha.
the slowest turn room. So Clive, and then Kai, and then Soul, and then Will.
What is the most fairy type attack Clive has?
I'd have to open up his character sheet to see. Or does he even have a character sheet?
I don't
He has
know,
a
like, he
monster
has-
stats block.
Yeah, he can summon technical to do his bit like attacks. He's mostly just a lot of melee and like an acid attack.
So he might not have any attacks that match his typing then. Which
But he
you
has
know, that can
tentacle
happen.
attack, right?
Yeah, technical attack.
I count it as fairy because that's kind of weird.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. So
Alright.
am I doing 3 of those?
Yeah. Wait. Not yet. Let's do them one at a time. At our little kobold.
Okay, so
Because you count as
first
a
attack.
dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
First
gonna hurt.
attack. Why did that? Oh right, okay. 15
Fuck.
To no.
to Clive.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Clive. For fuck's sakes.
Ooh, nat 1.
Yep, there we go.
Yay!
Mark, I think your summoned creations just suck. I'm
Like
sorry,
some
I
of
don't-
them, like either they are the greatest thing to ever existed, or they are just terrible. Like there's no
You're
midway.
fucking-
They always suck.
Does he
Wait,
hit-
wait. The nat
That's
1
Does he hit-
two.
Wait,
does he
before
hit
we
Wi-
move on, yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Does the
Does
nat
he hit
1
Will in his confusion?
Oh yeah, wait.
Oh.
Let me see. High roll. Where's the d20? High roll. Nope, he doesn't.
Oh, yep. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't. Yeah, fuck.
Okay.
Never mind.
But the third attack,
Okay.
22 might hit.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Woohoo! That
Okay.
will be a total of. Oh no, wait. You're carrying the shield, right?
Yes.
Fuck.
Wait, so what is the shield?
-2.
Minus 2, so it's
It
8,
gives
and
him-
then. Up.
16?
How do we normally do this? I don't care. Yeah, it's 16. That's fine.
Yeah.
I have to make a
16.
deck save.
Yes, that's save. Or be grappled.
And I have to do a dex save.
Yeah, that's 15.
Nope.
Okay. Oh,
Good.
We
That's
got
7.
him. Um.
damn.
Well, that was my Clive's turn. That was
Yeah.
sad.
Speaking of, Kai, it's your turn.
Yeah.
You're gonna be.
I
Recently
guess I'll
crippled Kai.
try.
Yep.
Try to get Will with my
Some ca-
Storm Whip.
Yeah, come on.
He's gonna.
Oh, wait. Oh, you can still attack him if you want, but Sunbeam, you have that ability, right?
I don't know if I have it today. Let me check.
I would count that as a grass spell, because that's technically also a grass ability, I believe, in Pokemon.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Like
so
Solar Beam or
Beam.
something, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
6. No, I have Summon Draconic Spirit, I think, today.
Ah, swapped it then. Alright, Thorn Whip should do the job though, because he's
Yeah.
only got 24 health.
So long as you hit above 12. Yeah.
8. No.
Ah, that sucks.
Are you kidding? What the hell?
That means he has 8 HP left. Oh no.
2 and a 1 and a 5.
Yeah.
Right, Kai's
What?
going back in the box.
Yeah, what happened to Kai at the beginning of the campaign? I missed that guy.
Back into the PC.
This
Yeah.
could still work. This could still work.
Bonus action?
Bonus action. Can I technically do a Draconic Cry so the next attack has advantage against them?
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. That's
Yeah,
great.
okay,
Let's hear it then.
Wait. Good enough for me. Give me one moment. You see these blue arrows, you know, do. As in Pokemon, they get debuffed.
Outstanding.
Right.
Wait, I can even animate them. Do. And then they disappear.
Wow.
The fact that you guys don't
Okay.
pay me is incredible. Okay, Sol, it's your turn. Oh no, wait, it's halftime show. During the halftime show, we first go to Evil Robert, and he will scare you. Well, do you know it?
No?
I mean, I was going to guess 7, but maybe 8.
Yeah. So okay, that's a
Where's
good
our-
guess because I know you don't get many, and it's not.
Where's
I
our
something
think you
that-
start with 2 at level 2, and I think you probably get 1 at 5, 9, 13,
Yeah,
17.
I think it's like every few levels. So I'm happy to go 8.
You're the Hexblade enthusiast. You should know
Two.
this.
I only have like 5 levels, and I have like 3 invocations. So
I'm
I'm
thinking
hap-
it's-
I'm happy to go
Yeah.
8.
We can also
I think
wait
that-
for the guy who's playing a level 17 Warlock at the moment.
Did you see how shit-faced he looked when he saw the question?
Oh
I
yeah,
did. He was not. He doesn't know.
okay.
What is with all our Warlock players not paying attention to the key thing about a fucking Warlock?
Because you just got them and you choose them. You don't know how many you have. You like,
They always have one over at the end anyway. We're like, oh, I actually only need 2, but yeah, sure, the third one is
Yeah.
fine. I
I
carried
quite
everything. Why
literally
not? You know.
I quite literally don't need the 3rd. Okay. Anyway, I think it's 8. I'm locking in for 8.
yeah, I'm thinking it's 8 too.
Evil Robert will raise one of his eyebrows.
Oh god.
Wait, it is? Well, that is correct. He says.
Yeah.
They're
It's
surprised.
only 8? Really? Oh shit. That's actually more than I
Okay,
thought.
great that we didn't listen to you.
No, because
See?
I had to fucking it was my dad's birthday today, so I got off the phone with him. But
Oh,
all right, we
congrats.
got it, team.
Um,
Yeah.
Is
Happy
this
birthday,
your
Joey
dad
Senior.
on your great-great-grandfather's side of the family?
No, that's my mom's side. No,
Okay, then
that's my
slightly
mom's
less
side.
congrats.
Oh, slightly less. Okay, Mark. Let's see how it is.
Sorry,
And,
man,
uh,
I
yeah,
have
for-
favorites. I'm not
if-
gonna
And if for
sugarcoat
some
it.
reason, if my dad ever comes across this in his non-internet using days, happy birthday, Dad. Love you. Anyway.
Ma- remark the gloves come off when he has power. Shit.
I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Clive has done his stuff.
Yep, so we go
I
to
would-
Sol.
Oh,
Goes before Will.
Okay. Okay.
Finish
I
off Will.
think- Yeah, I think it's like only 80 hit points, right? So I think as So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna firebolt.
Clive.
Clive. Yeah, I'm gonna firebolt Clive, because then I can use my bonus action to do an attack on Will.
Yeah. Firebolt the
So-
buck.
Yeah, first off, Firebolt.
You
Where's
have
that?
advantage.
I do have advantage. Thank you, Kai.
Do double damage if it hits.
Whoa, snap.
Whoa!
That's a big fireball. That's a 10, a 10, and a 4.
Damn,
Yes.
damn. I've never rolled well on any spell damage until now.
I mean, it's
Find
not your
somebody else's
character.
fucking character. Exactly. Exactly. Anyway,
But he
24
still
points of
hasn't-
fire damage, so that doubles to 48.
Yeah. He's down to 71 hit points, Clive.
Yeah, and with my bonus action, I can smack Will, can't I?
You can.
I believe so, yeah.
Why the
Don't
fuck
that
is it
one.
not here?
Please don't nat one this.
Sorry, it is not on his character sheet at all. What is this? Is it because I don't have his full character sheet? Oh no, fucking hell. Anyway, I'm gonna whack him. That's what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna whack him with the chapel. Would that work? 30 to hit for 13 points of damage.
Supple casting, Tinity Bob. Silvery Barbs.
So it's just
Does
gonna be
16 still hit?
Well, I mean, you have to roll
You have to
again.
roll it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna ask.
You get the
for-
next one.
Oh my God.
That's gonna miss. That's gonna miss. I know Will's AC. That does miss.
Oh, this
Wait,
feels
wait,
satisfying.
Wait. Sorry, sold.
We're waiting.
He couldn't have done it because he subtle casted silvery barbs.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah,
Again, people sleep on subtle when shit like this happens.
This feels good. I get it now. I feel it.
Is Will one of the MVPs of the team?
Secretly OPK, yeah.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so
Damn.
speaking of, it's gonna be Will's turn. And,
Yeah, I give advantage to Clive then, I guess, since there's
Yeah.
no one else.
Well, you give it to
hmm.
yourself.
can you? I thought you had to give it to somebody else.
No,
No,
someone you can
you're a
see
creature
within
within. Yeah.
60 feet.
Yeah.
I can't see myself.
What do you mean? You're right there.
No, like I have to see the entirety of myself. I would need a mirror constantly.
No, that's just you being vain.
Oh, that's fair. That's actually a good point. Anyway, all right. So yeah, so
Give me a moment as I look through Will's spell
I
list.
have a bad feeling about what he's gonna use right now. Actually, although on the bright side, because no, subtle only takes one sorcery point. Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of those actually.
9th level blindness now. Oh.
Oh, there's only two of us.
They're
Doesn't matter.
if-
It's about the message. Let me think.
9th level blindness. How many fucking people?
I think 9th level blindness just like blinds your relatives as well. Like they're on the other side of the
Yeah.
planet doing their own bit, but they get
Up
blinded.
to 3 generations, yeah. It just
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah, your kids will be born blind.
Actually, can you even upcast that spell? What does it do if you upcast
Extra, you get extra targets, I think.
Do you have an ice
Oh.
spell, Will?
Ice spell actually, chill touch
No.
is necrotic.
No.
No. No. Hold on. I might have
Say no.
to-
If you have an ice spell, that
I'm-
would be insane.
No, I actually don't think I have an ice spell specifically.
Had that covered.
Yeah, no, I think
Damn
that
it.
might be more. No, because I'm looking through it right now. I have a fire spell. I have a force spell. Yeah, no, none of these.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say any of these are ice
No.
per se.
Damn
Kind
it.
of cold or anything like that.
That would
No,
be
I don't have
so
Cone of Cold.
good right
That
now.
would have been. That would have been good.
That
but,
would have so hard killed both of them. It would be bring me really back. Oh man.
I do have a fire spell and a thunder spell, and force, but I don't know where force is on there.
Yeah, but fire doesn't really work versus Kai because he's also part dragon.
I'll
Damn,
do
I made you
normal
guys way
damage.
too good. Let's see. Is there anything else dragon is weak to? Dragon, great.
Not much. Ice,
Okay.
fairy, and itself.
So literally only ice, poison. Do you have a poison? No, right?
No, I don't. I have Psychic. It's the only other thing I have.
And that's at least
24,
neutral
like-
against everyone, I guess. Yes.
Like 24 different fire
Actually,
based
wait,
spells,
wouldn't it
and
be
there's
good
like
against
6
Soul?
poison ones.
Oh, let's just do
And
a
poison-
maximum level Thunder Wave from you. Why not?
Okay, so
That will
Thunder
still hit.
Wave, that is
That will
gonna
at least
be
hit both of them. That's
Yeah, no problem. So
That's
that's
gonna
gonna be
do-
a con.
If,
Con
It's gonna be a
save.
con save.
yeah, if I don't get this, I'm taking double damage because I'm flying.
Yeah, it's a
Think-
DC 21 save for 47 damage. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. And I already. Does Will get his reaction back? Because he could try Silvery Barbsing one of them, but.
Well, it's his turn, yeah. Well, it's Pokemon rules, it's weird. No, he doesn't. Only one reaction, that's fair.
That's fair. Alright, then I guess whoever saved is going to take half of what 47 would have been, which is
Yeah.
23.
Can you do the roll for
So,
me? That would be easy.
Soul is actually gonna take all of that because he's
Oh, because he's
Okay.
flying.
yeah, so 47.
Well,
47 for
well,
Soul.
it's thunder damage. Is that what type of damage is that?
Are we
I-
considering that electric? It's more sound, isn't it? Like a
Yeah.
sound wave.
In that case, it's a normal, right? Normal fairy it should be.
I'll
Okay, in that
absorb
case-
elements for it. So to get half.
Martin, make
half.
a fate roll. If you succeed, it's normal. Otherwise, it's a fairy type move.
High.
Okay, it's normal. So in that case, you
Okay.
just take the normal amount of damage from thing. So 47
So-
points of damage, but half.
23, but 23 half to 11.
11, yeah, because 11 plus 12. So
I'm
11
happy
for
to just
Mal-
take 23.
Yeah, and then 23 for Malcolm.
Oh,
Or
well.
23 not for
Soul.
Malcolm, for Soul. Yeah.
Great,
Alright. Wow, that was the 9th level Thunder Wave, though.
worth it.
That's the highest anybody has ever cast Thunderwave.
That is true. That is
Because why the
very
fuck
true.
would anybody cast Thunderwave with a 9th level spell?
To be fair, I think it might be for the blast back effect, and if you just were
Maybe.
desperate, but then
Maybe.
you have other shit.
And
that you
I
can
will
do
Bardic
with that.
Inspire Clive at the end of my turn. Why not?
Oh yeah,
While we're at
yeah,
it.
and he can hang on to that. All right.
And
I
that's
feel like that was a decent round.
yeah.
Yeah.
We go back
Alright.
to Evil Robert. Still his mouth open. He shouldn't be doing that. I believe. Nope. It's the wrong button. Fuck. This looks weird. Okay. Okay. I copy pasted it really badly. Fuck. Can I save it? Fuck is going on? Why can't I move it? Let me retry it.
Is this one more of a riddle from what I read of it? Or just...
Yes, this one is actually a very hard one. Fuck.
Okay.
Why doesn't it work? Oh wait, now I can do it.
Moon Druid, Wild Shape. Oh. Okay. Then drops.
Okay, I cannot make it better than that. Oh, this is actually great. Okay,
Yeah,
a Moon
on
Druid.
itself
It
somehow.
wild shapes as a giant ape. Casts Simulacrum on themselves somehow, and then drops its shape. What form does the Simulacrum keep?
I'm pretty sure they keep the giant ape form.
No.
I'm pretty sure they would keep the form if, as
No.
an ape, they cast it. Because wouldn't they take off?
Well, you're the same, but you're the same as the original. So
Yeah,
you will
you-
be a wild shape ape.
Yeah.
So you would still be a dude, like the normal druid?
A druid, yeah. Technically, you keep all your.
I would kind of go.
abilities?
C, I kind of go C because you can cast it when you're a giant ape.
Well, no, because, like, the thing
Like,
is,
that's the-
I'm assuming
or
they would do it
somehow.
for an item. An
Like-
item, I
Yeah,
assume.
no. No.
Fine,
So as
fine.
as
Or no,
as
what
high
if somebody else
no,
casts it
guys,
on them?
guys, as a high enough level druid, you can cast spells while wild shaped, right?
Yeah, let's
can?
like
Yeah, I mean, not
ignore that
Simulacrum,
part of
yeah,
the
sure,
rules. Just think about what would
you
work in
can,
the like
yeah.
what is written like as how it would go according to the
Okay.
spell.
So you need
But
to
see-
make the shape. Okay, you need to
But-
make the shape.
Do you
they
count as
have-
a humanoid when you are that?
I don't think you do if you do. Because you can simulacrum... Well, actually, no.
Humanoids, I think, only. Right? Or,
Oh wait, I forgot to
or
mention.
creatures.
Very
I think it's a
important,
creature.
It's for $250,000 dollars. This one, sorry.
Creature.
And we
Important
have
details.
the phone
Okay.
a friend, which
Okay.
we haven't used.
Andy, what does the spell say? Because do you have it in your? You should have it on your spell list, right? Does it say if it can target a beast.
I think it's a creature.
Check.
And then I would imagine if that's the case.
I think it was.
Okay.
I will get any form the druid picks.
It says
think
you
it's
shape
still
an
a druid.
illusory duplicate of one beast or humanoid that is within range for the entire casting of the spell. So beast or humanoid.
Right, okay, so here's the thing. You are wild shape as a giant ape, but a simulacrum has your class features. So while you're a wild shape, I guess it comes out as an ape, but then can turn itself back.
Yeah, you're still a druid because a giant
Yeah.
ape is not a class.
Yeah, so I think like the form
D.
can decide
Yeah,
because it will have the wild shape ability, won't it?
I would think
Yeah, because it would
so.
only have half your HP if I remember correctly. That's one of the
Yeah.
main things. I mean, if you guys want to go with D, I'll go with D. You guys...
I don't know.
Mark, can I phone you?
Yes, you could, but remember there are
Okay.
2 more questions after this which are going to
Fuck.
be harder.
Okay, I'm gonna say D because that's a good option because it means
Not, why
the
don't you
simulacrum
guys think
should be
about
able
it a
to
bit
wild
more
shape.
as we go back to over
Okay.
here?
Oh
Okay.
no.
Why not?
Alright, let's see what 2 Mark sends out.
Oh wait, I forgot to do this. Fuck. Someone roll me a d20. I forgot to do
I
that
got the
part.
D. I'll roll the D20. 17.
17. Where's the list? Okay. Ha! It starts to hail, which means ice will start to fall
Oh.
from the sky.
No!
Oh,
Um,
that's gonna suck for Kai then. So I don't
That's
know.
gonna
what
suck.
then.
Will that heal me? Can I get back in the fight?
No.
no,
Aw.
it will just not damage you. But since you are already damaged, why did I delete you guys? By the way, there you guys are.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that sucks for me.
That sucks for us too, actually.
You know what? You're allowed to reroll this one if you like to. I allow
yeah,
that.
you guys okay with the reroll?
I get I get 4 times the
It
damage.
sucks for
that's
everyone.
that's gonna fuck. I got a 3.
3. Ooh, this paralyzes.
Who's it paralyzing?
Everyone will join the feud. So yeah.
Oh, so speed is halved and there's
Oh.
a chance of not being able to take a turn.
So he paralyzes both
Wait,
sides?
didn't we have this before with Malcolm?
Yes.
Oh no, that was
Burning.
sleep.
Or
That was
burning.
sleep, actually, that we said he can't sleep.
You know what? I will do Soul because I think that's funny, and Will because he's probably already paralyzed from booze. I will throw those 2 in.
I think you should do Kai because something happens when Kai is paralyzed.
All right, I'll take your
What?
word for it.
Because he's when Kai is incapacitated, he casts Conjure Animals at 9th level.
What the fuck?
What?
So I get 4 like
Wait,
Take it.
Wait,
Take
when did this happen?
when is this established? Hold the fuck up. Where's this coming from?
Wait,
What?
Oh,
is that your faithful summons? Yeah, that's your 14 level
Yeah.
tinny.
God.
yeah.
oh wait. Then when Kai was knocked out, shouldn't he have fucking gotten this?
Yeah,
Did he
wait,
kill him?
where's my ability of this?
Yeah.
No.
Like, what the? Mark,
Thelma
It's been-
Louise!
it's
Thelma
been-
Louise!
it's been-
Everyone get in
It's
here!
been
There's
been
4
many
of
turns ago. Too late for you.
No, Thelma
You
Louise,
can have them.
the filters, I don't remember your names. The other filter. All of you, get in here! The snake!
There's 4 snakes or 4
Oh,
saber-toothed tigers or
I will just
In
take
that
these
case,
4.
then,
and it's
In
no
that case, then.
concentration.
We're gonna
In
be
that
here a
case,
while.
then, I think it should be. I think it should be Kai then.
Kai for sure.
And then-
You know what? I'm willing to do the handshake deal where I remove my beast, but you also remove your beast.
Oh, sure, okay.
Yeah.
Or do you guys want to have the beasts go at each other for a little while? That's kind of funny as well.
They'll be in the background, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
we'll just have him in the background, just fucking fighting. I think that's the best. And then, so
Sure,
Kai.
let's
Okay.
put it over here and...
So Malcolm can do some psychic damage. No, I can't. I can do some cold damage. I can do cold, radiant, necrotic, and like are we saying necrotic is ghost?
Yeah, I remember we talked about that. That necrotic was ghost. I remember.
So
we
I can do
said that.
double damage to Will.
Yeah, so it might be best to have Malcolm come in then. And
Yeah.
actually, Malcolm might be faster than Will because we're no longer under.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
still going on. Still going on for one more turn. It's going on for
Oh, it
5.
is?
Yeah, this is the 5th
Oh,
turn. After
shit.
this, it will end.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I'm happy with this selection. Everyone else?
So yeah, so Malcolm, you're probably gonna go last then. I think Kai's gonna go first.
Finish
But,
off the sorcerer.
The paralyzed thing. So how's that work? Like, do you just have to roll like a D4 or something? And if you,
Let me
'cause
Google
it's
it real
50-50,
quick.
right?
How does paralyze work in Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Uh,
Pokemon.
paralyzed. Okay. Why is it so much text?
I know they can't just give you a straight answer.
The speed is reduced by 25. 50, 25 for electric types.
So I can move anyway. Yeah.
That's it. Wait. Okay, fuck it. I will just ask ChatGPT.
Yeah. We trust in our master. The
Just
AI.
Another 10 years and it'll rule the world.
Yeah, it will be like taking orders.
25% each turn the Pokemon is unable to move. Okay, so everyone roll me a D4.
Everyone on the field, I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
everyone on the field, I mean. Yeah, these are my 2
One.
D4s.
Oh no, 3.
Well, Malcolm, I'm sorry. You're not allowed to move.
Okay.
He's fully paralyzed.
That's fine.
Which means, according to the reverse turn order, yeah, Kai, it's your turn. Then, because we're still in
Oh,
trick
god damn
room,
it. He's
because-
got counterspell, doesn't he? God damn it.
Oh yeah, haha!
Oh, that's not good.
Use
Well,
a
at
physical
least I'll,
attack. He's got 8 hit points left.
Yeah, but I'm gonna
sure.
counter
Come
spell
on.
no matter what he throws at me.
Not if he punches you.
Yeah, you have to punch you for 8
I
damage.
have a pistol!
Oh shit, he got
Oh
a
my
gun!
god!
Oh,
He has a
Oh
gun!
my god! He's gonna pop. He's literally gonna pop a cap in Will.
I am going
What
to
is it?
scream again so I have advantage.
oh shit.
Ah! What is it with our druids and our rangers all with the artillery and firearms? What's going on?
And then I have
Okay.
advantage on my hit.
March.
Okay.
This thumbnail has to be a kobold popping a cap in a sorcerer's ass.
Let me make that in the meanwhile.
Yes.
24!
Fucking
Yes!
hell.
Yeah.
Natural 20!
I'm gonna be a dick, but silvery barbs. I'm sorry, man. That's just how it goes.
Ah.
I'm gonna be a dick.
Roll again. Roll again. 23.
He still
Still
hits.
hits.
Come on. Come on, beat us an 8. It's exactly 8.
Ah!
Of course it is. With that, Will get popped. And with that, I will make the AI image of Kai one tapping.
Did I just get fucking shot?
You got shot in the head.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
fucking-
you had
You play with guns, you get shot.
okay, very American. Very
I know,
American way to
right?
go out. You know.
America! Fuck yeah!
And that's my turn.
By the Spanish.
Oh,
Nobody suspects the Spanish
the-
Inquisition.
The Spaniard came over to the Americas and introduced the local people to guns. And
Actually, the fucked up thing is that is kind of what happened technically.
Is
Like,
along
that is
along
what
with
happened,
plague,
Actually.
along with plague, but you know.
That tomato. Anyway, so Will's out. Finally. About,
That's me, I think.
yeah,
Okay.
So yeah.
ChatGPT might not want to make this because it contains shooting people, which is weird because I once managed to make a 9/11 meme out of it, so it's weird sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
You wanna
Maybe it
yeah,
could be one of those,
it's
like,
a Yu-Gi-Oh
court
card
friends.
of 9/11. He managed to make that, like it's weird. Sorry about that.
I'm not gonna ask. I'll ask later.
Yeah, I will show you in the break. It's kind of funny.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that everything from Kai, right? You bonus action,
Yeah.
shoot him in the face.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Right. That brings it to my Will's turn, who's now dead. Goodbye, Will.
Down he goes.
You don't have an ability where if you die you summon a lot of beast fights. That's not your thing.
No, I don't have anything that cool.
No.
No.
Well, that brings us to my soul because yeah, Malcolm is not gonna be able to do anything. So soul. Does soul have
Okay,
anything
so-
good for Kai? Or a ghost? Does he have a flying
Yeah.
ability? That would be great versus Kai.
Don't think he never used one last time. I'm not sure he does. I think he's flying type because he flies. I don't
Well,
think
yeah,
he has a flying attack.
He can't. Well, his the amulet does give him a flying attack. Like it's a
it?
flying pounce sort of thing. Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
Why are you shoving yourself into my face?
As the other person who's used this amulet.
Where is it? Amulet of Dignity Builds. Oh yeah. Once per short rest as an action, while airborne, the wearer can unleash a dive attack on the target within range. Oh yeah, he's doing that. That's definitely a thingy.
Oh dear.
So
Look,
Uh,
that guy.
So it's
Fly
just a
move in
normal
Pokemon.
Sky
attack
attack.
with advantage. Yeah, just make a normal attack roll as Soul, please. Just chooses his best weapon, and if it hits, it deals a 3d6 extra damage.
Yeah.
I have a question. In
Sure.
the game, Fly and Sky Attack both take 2 turns. Does this one take 2 turns?
No,
according
because
to Pokemon rules.
otherwise I have to fly off Soul right now, and then that's a lot of track keeping. I can't do that right now.
That's 27.
You have to roll just normal damage. It's the normal damage from the weapon.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's 9, right?
9 piercing.
yeah. So 9 piercing plus an extra. Is it 3d6?
3d6 and a 1d4 because of his
Come
because your guys became hippies one time.
Thank God. That's not too bad. And 1d4. Oh, come on.
Okay. So it'll be 20 normal, but then it's doubled because it's flying versus grass, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So 40.
40 minus 2 is 38 damage to Kai.
Oh, I only have 100 left.
For fuck's sakes. Bonus action something, Soul?
So as a bonus action. Yeah, you got nothing.
Right. Oh, he's dual wield. He can make technically attack. He attacked using his action. It's technically an attack
Oh,
action.
okay.
I allow it.
Yeah. Oh, very nice of you.
Yeah,
I guess
I'm
it's
that
your,
way sometimes.
attack with Chapel then. Actually, I can't hurt Malcolm though because he's ghost.
Yeah, so it's
That's
just
true.
normal attack on Kai. It's fine, no extra damage. There we go. That's the soul I needed.
Well,
Okay, I need to add. Okay, it's not great. So,
good. 12.
17 points of damage.
Is this normal or double? Just normal.
It's
This
double,
is
isn't
just
it?
normal.
Oh, never mind.
So minus 2, 15.
I only have 50 hit points left.
85.
I round down.
Yeah.
That is easier.
No,
Than
no, don't, no, no.
Well, that concludes the combat round in the Pokemon session. Turn thingy. Meanwhile, back to the question.
God.
Yeah, you guys forgot about this for a moment, didn't you?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be honest. I'm
I'm-
starting to think that D might be a good idea because
I'm
it's
guessing
not
the D,
built
yeah,
to
that's-
the wild shape. So
Fair.
I'm gonna go with D. Yeah, that sounds good.
Moment.
What does ChatGPT say?
Yeah, I actually have a quote from ChatGPT that literally explains it on why. Well, then we lock in answer D,
Yep.
which is incorrect.
Oh,
Fuck.
okay. All right. I'm curious what it would have been then.
It will keep the form of the giant ape. I can drop you the
Fucking
whole
knew it.
entire breakdown, but it's quite actually
Yeah.
quite meaningful explanation. So we will just skip that, and I'll just add 1 point of inspiration to myself because haha, that's how it works.
All right. Go ahead. Take it. Fucking. You're no John Trebek.
Oh, I have Robert. That's better.
Oh, that's also fair. Yep.
Okay. This will be. You can see that I was playing with Ryben when I was making these. These were all questions that came up in my mind when I was doing it.
Right. So,
It's another Druid question. For this time, $500,000. Let me put it over here. Yep. A Druid. Yeah, here you can kind of see it best. A Druid with 120 HP wild shapes into a brown bear, which hits 20 HP. And it gets hit by a power word kill. What is the result?
I think it's
Like
B,
Legacy or
actually.
2024?
Legacy.
I think B,
I think B. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bear form would die, but it would just. when
or
the bear
maybe the
form dies,
D. Technically D, I think.
You would take the damage from Power Word Kill. I thought Power Word Kill is one of those spells if you.
Oh, well, no,
have
but
it-
it doesn't do damage, right?
Yeah, it doesn't do damage. That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I would say it's B.
Yeah, I
B.
don't think Power Word Kill is a damaging spell.
Yeah, it's just if you have less than
If you
100.
have the condition, yeah, which is less than 100 HP. But the bear does, but the druid doesn't.
Yeah, I'm thinking B.
Which, if that is true, thinking about it, this is a great way to bait out a Lich's Power Word Kill. If they're dumb enough to do it.
Just transforming into a bear. I have a plan. Well, Warpod will raise one of his eyebrows, and as we do that, we will go back to this image.
Okay,
I'm very
Okay.
reluctant to say the word right now because I'm actually afraid of Game Freak doing something stupid.
That's fair. Come back.
The battle.
The battle,
bout.
yeah, the
The duel.
turn-based battle. Well, my will just died, and oh wait, someone roll me a d20 first to determine what will happen.
Do one of you guys want to do it? I feel like I've been hogging.
Sure.
Yep, go for it.
16.
Oh, wait.
You know what?
Everybody
It's
did it.
16 and 13 at the same time.
No.
Oh wait,
That's-
this is a great one. Oh no, yeah, it's actually a great one. It's number 13. That's the one where you get fall in love and have a 50% chance of doing nothing. And at the same time, it's a sandstorm raging.
So we're taking damage from the sandstorm. I think it's physical.
Everyone is, yeah.
Except for rock, ground, and steel type. So technically,
Well, that doesn't matter for me.
well, not for me either. My
Meh.
Henry is dead as well, so you're not the only one.
Yeah, but I don't care about you.
Okay. I will just throw
Someone
in Sol because that's funny because of the love one and Malcolm. Why not?
Okay, so Malcolm we can knock out with
Malcolm.
Ghost and Dark. Right?
No,
just-
I think they cancel each other out because Ghost and Dark, I remember being a really
yeah,
funny one.
see.
I don't think they have any weaknesses.
You could just fight yourself. That's kind of funny, but yeah.
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 Wait,
So you're
okay,
just gonna
so
have to do
Fairy,
normal damage.
Fairy can hurt Dark. And
I think-
Fairy... Yeah.
Yeah, but consider what does Fairy do to Ghost? Normal.
Normal.
Okay.
So it's
Okay,
only
yeah,
double.
Fairy then. Fairy then.
So
So
what's
you-
Fairy? What are we considering Fairy?
We
Clive's
said the tentacle whip.
Clive's tentacle
Okay.
attack.
Yeah.
Okay, and Clive is on full HP. Our Clive is not hurt.
Send him out then.
We haven't. Yeah, Mark hasn't really gone after our Goliath at all. To be perfectly honest.
Okay.
I can
I
well.
don't know what you're gonna do about his soul though. That's just a problem.
Okay, his soul, light, electric.
Will not like it.
Normal attack. What
Psychic
did we
type
say was
attacks.
normal? Ice. Wait, no, I'm reading that wrong.
No, super effective attacks against Saul. Ice, lightning, rock. Do I say psychic?
We did.
Yeah. Those ones.
Okay, I can do lightning. I think.
You can? Oh, you
I
might
think I
cold
have
lightning.
cold lightning.
Oh.
Let me check. I don't know if I had it today, but yeah, I do have it. Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I think Kai and Clive then, right?
Kai and Clive. Small and big combo that we
Yeah.
make. Like,
Oh,
better. More accurate. Great. Well, since Trick Room ended this turn, means that, yeah, Clive will no longer go first.
Oh dear.
Malcolm.
Saul's gonna do some damage.
Well, there's a 50% chance that he won't. Because, as we discussed, yeah, he might be in love. So, yeah, these will all be fate rolls. The 3 of them will be high, so I'll just make all of them out of the way. Okay, so we will only make 1 attack. I guess. Only once per short rest set, right? The amulet that we used before on
Yeah.
Clive. Yeah.
Yeah, once per short rest.
Damn it. Firebolt against Clive, I guess. That seems then normal.
Yeah.
That's the best thing I can do. Yeah. Just Firebolt Clive.
Oh yeah, you want me to do that?
Yeah, that would be great. Or well, anyone.
Oh yeah, because Cisco's still
Yep.
Nat 1.
Yep, there we go. Thanks. Thanks, my Cisco.
Th-
That's great.
Does he hit Malcolm with it?
Oh yeah. No, because he's last struck by Malcolm.
Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, then it's my Malcolm's turn.
So I can steady aim attack somebody. I can.
Yeah, shoot Clive back in his face. I want you to shoot him. That's
Okay, with Whisperwind.
Right down the family dog.
Don't you have a gun anymore? Oh no, you gave that one away, right, Lupin?
Yeah.
I gave the gun. I do have the bow. A +3 bow.
Not the same energy, but sure, why not? Let's go with it.
Swear to God, I crit now. Okay, not a crit. Oh, fucking hell. It was a Okay, it was a 19, but one of the damage dice knocked it to a nat 1.
Ah.
Oh, that's crazy. So 30 to hit.
30, with that probably a dark attack.
40, yeah, 40 points of damage to Clive.
Yeah, take that, Clive. Does it do anything to him? It's kind of a fighter, or well, what? Bo's kind of normal to me, like, right?
Yeah, no, doesn't. Yeah, Bud's kind of normal, yeah. So no, we're good.
Sure.
Yep. So just 40 points of damage to Clive. Okay, so Clive's at 130 now.
Oh no.
Oh no, not
It's
Clive.
fine.
Oh wait, yeah, I meant Kai obviously because I wanted to shoot Kai. Sorry, my bad. Misspoke.
okay.
So it will be 40 damage to you, Kai, which brings you to 18, I believe. Aha.
40. Down to 40. Oh, 40 plus 2.
Oh yeah, so yeah. 20 points, damn it.
47.
Well, those were my turns. That brings us to Kai.
I have a choice. I can hit both of them with Cone of Cold, which is ice.
It'll be really good against Soul.
Ice is very good against him.
I don't think I have anything against Ghost or Dark.
Malcolm. Yeah, I think the question
So-
sounds like a good idea because at the very least, you're still going to do a decent amount of damage. To
Okay, so
Malcolm.
looking at this, Fairy is good against both of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A fairy type attack
Yeah.
against Ditto Malcolm.
Yeah.
He's only
So-
got 30 hit points though.
Yeah.
So-
But
kind of
I try and
call-
damage Saul because Saul's a problem.
Yeah, I kind of called both.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, yeah.
And it's a con save.
I don't know if Soul's gonna try to counterspell you.
Soul doesn't have counterspell.
I thought he did.
Oh wait, Malcolm,
No.
you have the daggers.
Yes, silvery
I-
barbs.
Yeah, I do.
Oh
have
no!
daggers,
No!
Yeah, the daggers. Yeah.
What do they do?
yeah. So I'm gonna do an attack.
It's a normal
regular
attack though,
attack.
without sneak because you're in
Yeah.
the same turn. Yeah.
But teleport because. So I'm doing extra D10 of damage.
Yep, it's something.
So. Okay. Does a 16 hit guy?
Fuck's sakes, my guys suck!
No.
Nope. Then your spell goes through.
Yes.
So
that's 47 damage.
Well, it's a con save, and
Yeah.
it was Malcolm passed with a 22.
I think Soul also passed.
Soul will also pass.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's 23,
Yeah, but
Well,
Soul
yeah.
takes double, so Soul will just take 47,
46.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Soul
44.
takes
Yeah,
full
sure.
47. And then Malcolm, you take the half of that, which is 23, I believe.
yeah, 23.
Beautiful.
Oh, Malcolm. That did a lot to Malcolm.
So wait, how much did Malcolm take?
23.
23. So he's
Still
at
up.
7.
7 hit points. Ooh hoo hoo.
Come on, you're all so close. 7, 8, and 32 left.
I mean, 8. Wait, Will's already dead. That 8's not
Yeah.
accurate.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
7, 32, and 71.
Boom.
Oh, Clive.
Clive's up now.
Come on,
Okay.
Clive. Poly
You
slam.
could just maybe. Come on.
Tentacle whips. I think it should
Wait,
do
wait.
multiple tentacle whips.
Our physical attack against Souls is just going to be worthless
a fairy.
because of absurd AC.
Okay. Come on, Clive. Attack. Misses.
Any more?
He
Two
gets
more.
3.
2 more.
Yeah.
Okay, D&D Beyond. Come on.
He doesn't want to.
Second, I
Okay,
24.
24 hits.
Still
Oh,
3 barbs.
17. Yes.
Oh, he's
What?
doing silvery barbs it.
God
so
damn it.
He's gonna have to re-roll that attack.
Wait. He's already used his reaction. Oh no, Saul.
Saul?
Never mind. Carry on.
Yep.
Oh, Soul's gate is round. Don't forget.
Okay,
For
23
fuck's
still
sake.
hits.
Yep. So
Yes,
Malcolm
that-
is dead.
Yep, so Malcolm's down. So you still have one more tentacle attack. if you
One
try.
more technical attack, which could do double damage to Soul
I don't know about double.
if I hit.
I don't think Fairy does double damage to fighting. Let me check.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Right?
You are correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it does.
So 16 damage or more from
Okay.
Clive, and you actually take down Soul.
Nat 20.
Natural
course.
20! Take your
And he already
29
used
AC and
Wait.
stick it!
And he already used silvery barbs.
You
Yep.
did.
But you have to roll an extra d6, I believe, because he didn't roll it.
Oh, did
Yeah,
it?
it just says
Yeah, 6 plus
1d12.
7.
Yeah. So roll another d12.
1 second.
Better
Just
roll it
get
high,
mixed.
because it matters.
D12.
Yep.
D fucking.
There
Oh,
we go.
Ah, he's down!
With easy. That's my soul. Oh. Also,
Fucking
Barrows
Clive
is-
solo too.
yeah, why does your Clive do this shit and not mine?
Okay, my Clive has never
Okay,
rolled a crit.
okay. Let's just make this fair. Clive versus Clive, final battle. Fair?
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
I
our
don't
Clive
know.
gets back up. Our Clive's getting back up. This is a,
No,
this
no,
is a double
I
battle.
challenge you. I challenge you to Clive v Clive off. Let's see who
Okay.
Look, don't do it. Look, don't do it. We're taking
Oh.
him down. There's
No,
all's
we
fair
can
in love
do
and
this.
war.
Do
No!
this.
Don't do it!
accept
We
it.
do
trust
this.
Luke. I think it'll be fine. I think.
Ah.
Who's going first?
Before we even do that, first we go back to Evil Robert.
Oh right, yeah. Next question.
Yep. So you guys set B. Do you want to lock it in?
I honestly think it's B. I think so, because it would kill whatever has the HP, but then if you're dropped to 0 HP as a druid, you would.
Can we phone Jeremy Crawford?
Is he your
shit,
friend?
I'm
He's not with D&D.
Because
Not
I mean,
anymore.
I consider him a friend.
Does he consider you a friend?
Okay, he doesn't know I exist. So yes, he is. That is how I consider most of my friendships.
Smart.
I mean, look, I have to be honest, I feel like locking in on B personally, but what do you think, Martin?
I don't have a. I don't
Yeah,
really
I
have a
guess
say in this.
it's-
If I think if the combined health of the wild shape and the druid was low enough, I would just say the druid is now done. Personally, I would rule it that way, but I do not know what his rules is written as like.
It's, I mean, it's a bit weird, but I'm guessing B, but I'm not.
More because
100%
of the fact that
sure.
they're the same person.
Bro,
It's
should
not
we
they're
lock
not
in
two
B?
different. They're not.
Robert
locking in
asks.
B. I'm locking in B personally.
Sure, I think B. I think B.
Well then, let's lock in answer B. Which is correct! Congrats! You guys
Fucking
now
hit
own
it. Yeah.
$500,000. Unbelievable. You still have a hotline. Oh my god, it's incredible. You guys are doing great. Which brings us to the last question. Which is technically inaccurate. Because it technically has gotten bigger after today. Because I added a lot of extra nonsense. Which you'll find out
Alright.
later. But in the meanwhile, for the $1 million question. How much megabytes
Oh,
of
no.
images / videos has Mark uploaded to Roll20 in this campaign only?
In this campaign, fuck, that's a good question.
You bastards.
This is
Oh,
gonna be
man.
extremely hard. But
So
you
what-
kind
it's
of
going
have,
to be a guess.
like you can kind of guess it, right? By thinking about how much random crap I have uploaded so far.
I think it's like C personally. I think it's.
Yeah, I'm thinking C or D, but I have no
I think
idea.
it's a big ass number.
Well, we
I don't
think
know.
about
I
it.
I
Yeah,
would
we
say
have a
D.
Clive versus Clive fight.
Yeah,
Okay,
a duel.
okay.
Let's
So,
see.
who's going first?
Yeah, roll me a net 20. Or a D20, I mean, not a net 20. Please don't do that. Yes, I go first. My life is better than yours now.
Okay.
Okay.
You gotta make that roll every time you take a turn.
Okay, so Budge. So
The
Fairy doesn't.
normal damage.
Yeah, normal damage.
Yep, so everything is just
So
this is
normal,
re-
so it's...
This is really just a war of attrition.
Yep,
I
just
think
start
it is,
swinging.
Yeah. You just gotta just dice it out and just.
So
hope
what do you
roll
want to
better
do? Do
than
you
it
want
does.
to do?
I will click it on my own. I found it already.
Okay.
Let's see. I will just slam you, just regular slamming to your face.
I was gonna say, are we just gonna witness Luke playing with himself for like a solid couple minutes?
Mate, don't
Is
say
what
that.
we were
Just
gonna
for...
do?
Oh yeah, this was the difference. I didn't roll for him. I let you guys roll for it. It's your fault. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Plus 2 d8 because it didn't roll automatically. Yeah, now...
Oh well, fuck. All right.
So 23 damage.
And make a strength save.
Which
Okay.
actually, Clive should be able to do these pretty good.
Oh,
That fails, which means you get knocked prone, which means I get advantage on my rolls from now on. Haha.
oh, fuck.
I mean, it's gonna be his turn.
It's
right? So
been
Clive
you
should
guys
say
all
that.
along, not me.
Yep.
Oh no, never
I like
mind.
to point out
Straight back
you
to
agreed
fighting.
this 1v1.
So 21. That's fine. Next attack.
Yeah, next attack, that's an 18 to hit. Like, 18 doesn't hit him, right?
No, 18 doesn't hit him.
Exactly, so that one
Ah.
will miss. Great. Next one will hit, though, for a bit more damage, which is 21. Fuck, that's funny.
Yep.
And, yeah, that's the end of Clive's turn. Great.
Yep, that's fine. So, standing up. Clive does the same thing.
No way.
Let's go.
First attack.
They're both competing for the baddest motherfucker award.
Misses.
Oh!
Alright, that's fine.
The same. My life would have hit.
Fuck off. Second attack. Misses.
No!
This makes me
Exact
feel
same
happy.
number.
Happiness. It
Third
feels good.
attack.
18 again.
Oh, worse.
That would have been funny if it was an 18 again.
Oh, that's just beautiful. York life dies from Seamus. Okay, great.
Oh,
Bullshit.
It's dead.
That's still,
It's-
he had 125 HP
roll
left.
me a 1d4. Determine.
Two.
After 2 days, he will come back.
What?
In the
Bullshit.
meanwhile, we go back
that
to Robert. And we have an answer for me.
I'm hitting COD, I don't know.
I'd vote
No
D.
idea.
You
we
can
do
still
the
call
phone
me,
friend?
but at this
Yeah,
point,
I
like,
can-
the answer has changed. I know that for a fact because I uploaded a shit ton of shit. So it's like my answer might be wrong.
personally-
Yeah,
I
I'm
kinda
going with
wanna
D then.
phone. Okay,
I-
well,
I'm thinking
I can
C,
ring you.
maybe.
I can legit ring you.
Yeah,
I
Okay,
kind of
give me
want
a
to
moment.
phone Mark.
sure. Yeah, call me.
How much is it gonna cost? I wonder.
I don't know. You guys left Europe, not me.
I like to point
That's
out
not my
Scotland voted to
fault.
stay in.
You guys should be able to call us for free. I think that we should make
Yeah,
a rule for that.
Yeah, we blame the English and the
Okay,
Welsh.
give me a moment. Give me a moment.
Like before you can call someone in Europe, you should get like an one of those AI
Questionnaire?
lady robots. Like, if you voted to stay in Brexit, press 1. If not, press 2. Wait, I get in a phone call. I don't have you added as a friend, man.
Is he just a random number?
Yes. Hello. Hi. Yes. Wait, give me
working.
1 moment. Give me 1 moment. You have 30 seconds, Luke, to ask the question and get the answer. Your time starts now. Yes. Oh, mate, let me check.
Oh my god.
Where do I check? Wait, fuck. Where do I check it? Seriously.
You fucking
Quickly. Do you know?
You're
I
alternate fucking...
actually don't know where to do it. Fuck. I believe it's C, but I uploaded a very big image. Oh, that sucks. 30 seconds was over. I'm sorry. I legit don't know.
Was okay. That was bullshit.
I was about to say, Mark, you're a fucking...
Fuck. Where do I
need
check
a new
it? Where?
friend.
I'm sorry. Wait, how do I check it?
Oh my god! You don't even.
Wait, if you don't actually know, how are
I
you gonna
checked
know
it
the answer
before, but I
wrong?
can't remember how I did it.
That's just TV. Fuck.
Maybe that's how I did it in the first place.
Fuck.
I feel like this one should be a freebie.
Ah.
Can we lock
You
in
don't
D?
even know.
Can we lock in D?
Yeah, can we lock in D?
Previous
That
Mark from the
big
phone
is
call said it
big.
was C, but it's all up to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh
like,
no, he
what?
didn't sound like all that trustworthy.
True. I wouldn't trust him.
One sec. No, one sec. I'm gonna Google how much it cost me just to call you. Oh wait, it was on
Like-
WhatsApp. It was fine.
For one image, though, you think it's gonna be like, well...
I really hope my phone number didn't show up on the stream.
Oh yeah, fuck. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You can edit it out.
Okay.
Can you?
Actually,
Technically, I
don't
can,
think-
but
Let's
we have
say
to
yes.
remove this VOD from Twitch.
I mean, I don't think it's big enough to. One sec. I'm gonna like write some random numbers on a keypad, and see if like that just like appears on the stream.
Also, my stream is also smaller, right? So it's kind of cropped.
Okay. Yeah, you can see those. Fuck.
I will make sure this one
Okay.
doesn't get uploaded. My bad.
Okay, it's fine. I mean, who the fuck's gonna call me? It doesn't matter.
We're gonna have
Everybody.
We're gonna have
All our viewers are going to call you.
We're gonna have a hell of a recap session.
I'm not gonna
So,
remember
what is your final answer?
We'll go with. You know what? We'll go with D. I
Yeah.
have a feeling that D is probably the correct answer.
Let's see. Oh wait, I already remember how. Yep.
Okay. Okay, so you checked it?
Yep, I actually know the answer. Oh, it's actually... Yeah. Wait, are you guys sure?
I mean, I feel like if Mark, aside from what you were doing, were to check it,
He's on the wind up. He's on the wind up. Don't trust him. Stick to your guns.
Like, it's all up to you guys. Do you really think I uploaded 700 megabytes of content within 1 week?
Yes.
He's really
Mm.
good at this.
No, I'm thinking C though.
It's an honest coin toss for me. Because it could be either C or D. Like, so that's like.
I let you guys
700.
think about it for a bit longer. Why not?
Okay.
In the meanwhile, yep, finish off Clive, please. This has been ridiculously long enough, this.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we need fire damage. We need whatever's fairy weak to. What's fairy weak to?
Also
Fairy
bug.
Stone, I think?
Bug
Fighting.
flying.
Oh, am I reading this wrong? I'm reading this wrong.
Send in Soul.
Yeah.
Fighting, flying or fire. He's got Firebolt. Kai also has Firebolt, even though he's fairy attacks are scary.
We can fireball. We can fireball Clive.
Fireball then! Fireball!
Wait, how?
Yep. Well, we have the spell fireball.
Soul has fireball?
Yes, Soul
Yeah.
has fireball.
Alright. You didn't think to pick fucking counterspell, but okay.
This when he's
Cisco,
in Throw the Shade. When he's in Throw the
Shade.
Shade.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
He
had
said-
an awful long 15 minutes to jump on. I'm
Yeah,
assuming he's not coming on
Probably-
anymore.
Something probably went on.
Who the hell knows? Either way, Soul
Unless
is
it's
going
your
to be
turn
that
break.
fireball.
Yeah, and I assume he's
Soul.
gonna go first. So.
Yeah. So fireball cast. 25 points of fire damage. I rolled shit, but
Roll to hit
guess who has
first.
a really
So after all.
E1s.
guess who has a really
Oh, yeah.
shitty dex?
Clive.
Do you want me to roll it, Mark?
Yep, still do it. Do it. Oh wow. Now that I want him
Silvery-
dead, it happened. Oh yeah, silver barbs.
Silvery
yeah.
barbs. Silvery barbs.
Good call.
Clive, why can't you do this in fucking hell, Clive?
Where
So
were
there-
you a minute ago,
It's
Clive?
12 damage. He still takes 24 damage. And now it's Kai's turn.
Well, for fire, you only have Firebolt.
You might as well.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll scream again and I'll get advantage.
Let's see. If you do more than 24 damage, we're good. I believe. Believe in the Kai from the past.
28 to hit.
We're perfect. Oh my god! Holy shit, he is back! He is so back!
9, 10, 10.
Holy shit, this is the... With that,
Scary.
with that, you finally defeat the final Ditto. With that, Pokemon Trainer has been defeated. I mean
he
that.
gets robbed this kid of money now.
Yep. He will give you 600,000 Poké-Dollars, which is another currency that you cannot use in this campaign.
I'll add it to the bag of holding.
Monopoly money then.
Hold on, give me one moment. Need to make sure this works correctly as intended. Hold on, what's going on? Wait, do you guys see this? Do you guys see this in Roll20?
Sorry, I was adding 600,000.
Oh, I see like the green
No.
border.
Oh
All
my
I can
god,
see
holy
is
shit,
the,
it's happening.
The battle
It's finally
screen, the Pokemon
happening.
battle
Oh
screen.
my god. Oh my god.
Hey!
Oh my god,
What?
it's finally happening.
What?
No way.
Oh,
No, oh my
what we're
god,
gonna get?
he's doing it.
Dun,
Guys,
dun,
evolving.
I just go, dun,
It's
dun,
finally
dun,
happening.
dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
and-
dun,
oh my god.
dun, 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 dun,
Oh
dun,
my
dun,
god,
dun,
he's
dun, dun,
perfect.
dun, 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 dun.
And then the video
Your
loops
Kai
again.
has
Wait,
evolved into.
wait, fuck. No, we don't show that image never existed. Give me one
We're
moment.
gonna
I
get
wanna
fucking
see it. I wasn't on
screwed.
roll 20 yet. I wanna
For fuck's
see it.
sake. Okay,
Come
we have
on.
to do it again. But first,
Oh my
yeah, this is the
god.
this is what you evolved
Wow.
into, Kai. You congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's
You're welcome.
amazing.
Kai's evolved into.
Yeah, sure, for
into,
Cisco,
Into Glam Rock Kai.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. The page
Mark
changed for
Druid
some
guy
reason.
actually checks
Okay.
out.
Here you see Kai's involvement once again. Super glorious.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
Do, do,
How do
do,
you do those kind of
do,
things? That's amazing.
do,
Wow, that's so fucking cool.
Absolutely perfection. Well, with that, we go back to Warboard real quick. Fuck, from the air.
Oh, of course, we were doing the game. I forgot that.
Yeah, the Pokemon battle has been finalized. Congratulations, you have beaten the Pokemon battle. And Kai evolved. With that, Kai, you learn Earthquake, which you already can learn. So I believe so. It's unless you already know more than 4 spells. In that case, you have to remove another spell for it, like Pokemon rules apply. But yeah, okay, back to the $1 million question. Maybe Cisco knows the answer to this.
How much megabytes of image videos of Mark uploaded to Roll20? Wow,
to this
that's
campaign.
fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
we were
That's
between
really hard.
C and D, but we tried
Yeah,
to
I'm thinking
phone
C.
Mark, and that phone Mark said C, but
I think it's the highest actually, because my Roll20 at this point
What
it doesn't
I've
even
been
load.
saying, and everyone is bitching out on it.
No, but you have like how many
fine with it.
campaigns do you have? So
I know.
I've been
that
fine
This
with
is my
it.
only one. This is only this campaign. This,
Okay, so maybe I don't know.
but I've
I think
uploaded
it's
a
tricky.
lot of random crap.
So I think either C or D, but I don't know. I think
I'm
he's.
fine. I'm fine with D.
I think the point that he said this is my only campaign, it means that he doesn't want us to take D. That was a clue. So
Yeah.
maybe C.
Just the clue overall that this is like, you guys were there. How many random crap
Make a
I've
deception
uploaded?
check. I don't know. Maybe he's
Like,
lying
just
to
so you
us
know, this
because
is
he
a
thinks
separate
that.
image. You know, this counts as an image that don't need the head of Robert, right? So
I'm going with D. I'm going with D.
Yeah, let's do D. I think.
Yeah, we'll lock
if
it in with
everyone
D
is
then.
okay.
Yeah,
but-
we'll go with D then. We'll go with 2260. Yeah.
then we will lock in for the
Yeah,
$1
lock in
million.
with D. Yep.
Answer D is incorrect.
no, we could have been
You
millionaires.
could have been millionaires. I'm terribly sorry, but no, the answer was C.
It
Oh, it's
was-
actually
shit.
1582 at the moment. After I've uploaded
Oh.
Kai's Evolve.
Yeah.
Mm.
That
That's
took a
still
lot of
quite a bit, though, to
megabytes.
be fair.
Yeah,
That is still quite a bit.
that's
Yeah, it's still half a gig, like a gig and a half.
yeah,
It's a
it's
gig and a half, yeah.
shocking. Figuring that out that it was already that much. Like I'm almost halfway through my maximum I can upload.
Yeah, I reached
What the fuck
it.
are you going to do?
You have to start deleting one by one. That is fucking sucks. That's what
You
have
cannot
to
do. Oh my
Nope.
god! I will just get a
do.
new
Yeah,
account.
I mean, you can select all, but you have to. You can't just. There is no random order or anything. It's just.
I will just buy a new account. Literally, that's easier. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Or what happens if you cancel your subscription then resubscribe again? I assume you lose everything.
Mm.
Anyway,
don't know.
we will not figure this out. With this, Evil Robot will evilish disappear as Mark gets another point of inspiration. But I believe you guys got $500,000 question right, so you guys are now, you have
Yeah.
$500,000.
Yeah, I've put in the Poke Fund, 600,000 Poke dollars.
Also,
and-
technically, we are millionaires just with two different you
yeah,
know,
with two different currencies.
currencies.
Yeah,
Monopoly money. Woo.
yeah,
Yeah, I
so
mean,
it
like,
works.
You know, yeah.
Also, wait, I have to do another thing. Thanks.
Just having like 3
Mm.
million Vietnamese, like having a million Vietnamese dong still means you're a millionaire. It doesn't matter if that's £30 sterling. I'm serious.
Ouch.
Wait,
I
give
know
me
that's
one
kind
moment.
of weird, right? What a waste of counting.
Yeah.
Before you all hate me for it, this is the best I could do. In the meanwhile,
Oh, okay. That That's
good
fine.
I think I
enough.
like that
That's
better.
pretty awesome. That smells
I
like
will once
thumbnail.
again try it as nicely if he wants to add a gun.
I mean, if not, that's also an acceptable image.
We can edit in post.
The kobold
I
has
love
a
the
gun. I want to shoot the pirate with a gun. The kobold has to shoot the pirate with a gun. A gun. A gun. Maybe that will.
How about
maybe-
say
maybe-
flintlock? Like a flintlock pistol.
Or one of those like cork pistols where you only shoot.
I will try
cork out.
Nerf gun afterwards if this doesn't work. But yeah, you guys all gather around after this rough battle against yourself. And after a little while, give me one moment. Yeah, you guys rush to the most nearby hospital, where you get met by Sister Bob, Nurse Bob here. And yeah, she will
Fucking
grow
hell.
you all back to HP. So yeah, you guys will no longer be dead, and you guys can press the long rest button.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Like personally, my petition goes to yeah, Nurse Bob as the image of this session. That's up to you guys as
Nurse. I'm down for that actually. I like Nurse Bob being the fucking thumbnail.
well. We will
Whatever
see how
you
the other
say,
picture
sir.
will go out of the guy shooting will. But we will have to wait for it a little bit. Yeah, we will go on a break right now. It's 1:30 time, so we will be right back. Where we will yeah, continue where the story actually continued instead of this. So yeah, stay tuned. We will be right back.
I like how we're all.
We will continue. We will continue
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
We'll do something. We'll figure it out.
Wherever we left off the previous time, who remembers to do this stuff?
Yeah,
I remember.
yeah, that one is gone.
Yep, the buttons have been pressed. We are back. Thanks for waiting. Yeah, we will just continue on from where we left 2 weeks ago, I guess.
Yeah.
It's good segue as you all will, leave the hospital from Nurse Bob, and then you'll once again take a long rest outside. During this long rest, one of you has a lot of trouble sleeping.
Oh god.
Besides Malcolm. Well, yeah. So 2 people are having trouble sleeping, but one is speaking for themselves. Of course, talking about our slightly new possessed Henry Jones.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, he will be
Oh,
spinning,
of
turning
course.
around. It feels like. What I should do, like you cannot find a comfortable spot. Like you cannot just fall asleep. Eventually, you will just kind of get angry and try to open
Yeah.
your eyes, get up. But as you do that, you realize that you have already fallen asleep. You're literally turning inside your own head.
Well. Well? Is this your doing?
No, it's your own.
I'm trying to sleep. I have never been able to do this before.
I just helped you grant access to it.
I see. May I ask why?
Yes, but you won't get an answer.
And why will you not answer my questions if you're going to be a lodger in my head?
Because you won't learn.
I'm a man of exceptional learning. What makes you think I can't?
You have to learn yourself. You feel like the voice is kind of echoing away.
Learn myself, as in learn about myself or learn about it myself. Get back here!
You heard the voice go back, like kind of irritated. Learn from yourself, not no. Well, technically both, actually, but
Ugh.
also get
Could
a
I
voice
get
to
a
yourself.
clue? No, he's gone.
Well-
Wonderful.
You feel like you're just, endless miles away. There's nothing around you, it's just you.
Learn from myself, and I'm literally in my own headspace. I'm consciously in my headspace. I'd like to have a look around. Is there anything that can give me some clue as to where I could go, or?
Sure, make
Oh,
a
I've got-
perception. Just
11.
yeah, don't know if it's your eyes or anything, but everything seems kind of very far away. Like anything that you try to focus at, like it's like you need glasses or something to read anything because well, you cannot perceive it. Like you get the sense that you see some stuff in the distance, but there's nothing clearly in your mind.
I will. I'll start moving towards whatever looks the nearest. I guess. Kind of limited in what else I can do.
Sure. As you will try to start moving into any direction, you feel like it's kind of like rough terrain where you have to kind of like struggle until you feel like you really have to pull in all your weight to even make a few steps forward. It's almost like, you're being held with something elastic.
While I'm doing this, can I send a telepathic message to Malcolm since he's awake? And I'm sort of conscious?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Alright, the message just be, Malcolm, I know you're awake. I know you can't respond. This Cthulhu thing has granted me consciousness within my own headspace. And I have to learn from myself. Wonderful. I hate such vagaries. Anyway, just thought you should know. Please protect my body. I believe I'm still sleeping. Bye.
I believe you cannot answer back in this.
No, you can't. No. Why is Cisco mimicking stabbing motions? I don't like
That
that.
is the perfect opportunity for Malcolm. It's just like, yeah, of course.
I guess Malcolm was hunkering down from like one side of the campsite. Now he's just hunkering down at the other side of the campsite, just kind of head over Henry's head.
Excellent.
Just kind of like, basically in like a sort of gargoyle pose. Fucking hell, Luke.
I thought you said
Fucking
Gaga,
hell.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga
Yeah,
pose.
so just sort of like looking like a gargoyle, just posing in front of Henry's head.
Got it.
One more message is like, I believe I'll wake up whenever I'm supposed to wake up, but in case I don't, please pass this on to the others, and I should be able to communicate with Kai.
He knows I can't respond to him. What the fuck?
Yeah,
do I say?
he knows, like, and he says to you again, I enjoy these one-way conversations.
Okay, I take a pen.
He keeps on moving in his head to wherever he spots.
Well, if you want to continue moving, like I said, like it feels like you're getting pulled back. Make me a strength save.
Oh, great.
Dr. Jones is infamously good at those. Oh.
11.
I should have listened to those Vikings some more, because that's not good enough for this. You will just get eventually, like, you lose balance for a moment and you get pulled back, like, almost immediately to the place where you've woken up. Make another perception check, just.
Oh, much better.
As you
25.
fall down, you kind of feel like on the floor. Actually, you didn't really see anything on the floor. It's kind of like, it's almost like cloudy. It's also really not. You don't really sense anything, but it feels meaty, like you're literally on some meat. Like the whole entire platform is meat that you're
I start touching it, and like I try to get up. I look at it.
slightly wet. It feels static.
What can I investigate it? What
Sure.
is this? I
guess investigation is correct, or nature. Probably investigation is the preferred role.
It certainly is. Yeah, 17.
Knowing where you are, conclusion could be made that this might be literally your brain that you are in.
So is it particularly wrinkly?
Now that you notice it,
Shut up,
like,
real
as you
smooth.
feel kind of far away, like, it does feel wrinkly, but it's, still kind of smooth-ish, so it's
Oh,
very,
thanks.
very zoomed in.
Learn from myself. I can't move from here. He's going to sit down, just sort of cross-legged, and he's going to start contemplating what all the decisions and the events that have led him here. Then, the first day that the crows sort of barreled into his life at that function at the museum. His initial association with them, which was just to help as sort of an information person, like a contact within government. Oh no, not government, but within the within transit authorities, to the promotion he's had after to their joining their group, becoming a proper member of their group. Or at least he'll still say he's an associate, not a member. Getting to know everybody, recognizing that he considers everyone here his friends, even though some are more difficult than others, and God only knows he can be a difficult bastard as well. The rather awful decisions he feels what happened with Jane as well. Sort of thinking back on all of them, and I suppose one of the sticking points is Henry is not a man who has many regrets. Like, he doesn't regret the crows coming in and revealing what's actually happening to him, because he'd always prefer to live a difficult truth than a comfortable lie. But he does regret how he ended up handling his relationship with Jane and how that ended. He kind of gets stuck on that point.
Got it. The main gist of it. As you're thinking some of these thoughts out loud, you do hear it physically echo throughout wherever you are right now. Your own thoughts, you hear it echo extra, like throughout everywhere that you're sitting. Literally, the thoughts in your head, you hear it out loud around you sometimes. Eventually, you know, your inner monologue just kind of ends as you probably hit your own blockade with Jane, and after a few moments of silence, you will hear another Cthulhu's voice echo through the void. You're contemplating too much about how you got here, instead of what's keeping you here.
As in, what's keeping me in my head, or what is keeping me on this patch of land I call my home?
Once again, a very vague answer that can have multiple answers. Yep.
What's keeping me? The reason I am here is because this ritual needs to be stopped. And I've been fed a lie my entire life about how the world is actually working. Yes, that's why I'm here, and I truly believe I can help this gaggle of idiots achieve that. They're the ones who are actually important to all this. I just happen to be in the wrong place at the... Sure, it's the right or the wrong time, honestly.
As you say that, you feel like the elastic grip that's on you got a bit, easier. Less pulling on you.
Fascinating. I tested to see how far I can move, and I started thinking about it. Henry starts thinking about other things as well. Again, thinking about his relationships with the rest of the crows. Kai tends to know the least amount. That they're both very different people. But he also recognizes as well that Kai just seems to be like a fundamentally decent person. And it's almost unfair he's having to deal with all this. But he also knows that it's difficult to find a common ground with them all. He doesn't respect the fact that he's quite a grounded individual. And he starts thinking about Saul. And his monologue is he does regard Saul as an intellectual peer, which he does not say lightly about anyone. Or he's never actually said out loud, in fact, he's thought it though. Like he really respects Saul's intellectual talents, but particularly his skills, his martial skills, which are incredibly impressive. But he knows he does get on his back quite harshly with Saul's rather rash actions. Is in Henry's eyes his unwillingness or inability to think about what he's going to do next, and how Saul will blunder into something without engaging his brain, and he knows he gets on him, and probably he's too critical towards him sometimes. But Henry cannot help it because he can be a very critical person, and there's maybe a tinge of regret there, but he doesn't know how else to approach that. And he thinks about Malcolm, who... It's kind of unnerving how much he seems to have in common with Malcolm. Like, he recognizes Malcolm as quite a cold individual who's deeply pragmatic. He wishes that he would be more open with the fact that, hey Malcolm, you do have a soul. Stop pretending you don't. But maybe not liking that little mirror, seeing Malcolm holds up to himself about how they're on the same wavelength when it comes to doing some certain unsavory things to achieve our goals. And then he thinks about Will and how initially he was more a person of interest, like, oh, a sorcerer. How do you work? Like he was more of an exhibit. But then he really got to know the man himself, and he genuinely regards him as a decent man and a good friend. Constantly exasperating for Henry. But he really respects the skills that Will has learned. Like, the magic he can do is kind of whatever. He can fall out of bed and do something. That's interesting, but not that impressive. What he's really impressed by is the things Will has learned and how he's wrong-footed Henry at least a couple of times. And Henry considers him a decent, insightful person, but did not see it coming. And then a little bit of regret again because of how things ended with Jane and how Will was her friend, probably her closest friend, and then Henry was the one who made the executive decision to. And then the monologue stops again.
Which will probably also get very well timely interrupted as you will fall into the floor, as you probably have this monologue into yourself. Yeah, you basically literally fall into like this foggy floor, and as this happens, you will wake up, and it's dawn. Everyone else wakes up as well. It's exactly the rooster starts crowing.
They just get woken up by Henry going,
Yeah.
Oh, Jones.
You probably get a second jump scare from Malcolm still staring at your soul as you wake up.
Is Malcolm still like over his head?
Yeah.
Right. As Henry suddenly Henry jolts up because he thinks he's just fallen, and he ends up headbutting Malcolm. Just son of a bitch!
Ah, you bastard! You bastard!
What the hell, Malcolm?
You wanted this.
I
mean, geez, Dr. Jones, you could have given him a heads up.
I think he did.
I did.
Oh,
Yes, Kai, thank you.
yeah, I think he did. You're right, Kai.
That's giving me a shiner.
Anyway,
Oh.
speaking of, all right, everyone, I'm gonna do.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's-
Where's...
It's fine. I no longer have blood flow, and as such can no longer bruise.
Lovely.
That is very convenient. Anyway, where's Clive? I was gonna do the morning ritual.
Oh, he's gone for another day.
He's not with us.
He'll be back tomorrow, yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, you know what?
He said spiritually in the sand he sort of used a claw to write a message in the sand, and it said "Buh," which I translated to as "I must seek for my honor." So I don't know what that means.
I will respect Clive's decision to go his own way. In that case, I'm still gonna cast aid. Is this gonna be awkward because there's one person who it's normally meant for? Unless Kitiara, if she's still
Oh
out. I can
yes,
give her-
the new Kitiara. Look at her.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing for 10 minutes while you were talking. I just got
Alright.
this rainbow-looking.
fine.
There's also a
Yeah.
flying carpet.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Let's hope there is no like
So-
accidents today.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
cast aid twice, basically, to get all of
Oh,
us to
dear.
get an extra 20 max HP.
Oh wow,
Nice.
Kitiara is the
Including
strongest
Kitiara,
hummingbird ever. Again, amazing.
Kitiara
concerned
instantly
by-
buffed the cell.
Guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's to the max, yeah, actually. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, max HP.
Amazing.
I'm just going to try
Thank you,
something
Will.
right now.
And I'm doing the
That's
math on my own and my sorcery points. But right, everyone, heidi ho. Okay,
I don't know what everyone's sort of passive insight is, but I did a wee deception check to see if Henry is hiding his discomfort over what happened in his head. He's already
My-
aware Malcolm knows, but
I mean, my passive 16, so
Minus
Yo, that case-
9 for me.
Saul's like, Henry, you look
It's
at you like
below-
you read you
below
slept well.
average, yeah. 10 is the average, no?
Would you like to train with me to this morning? No, I'm fine.
Oh, true. Oh, I'm just. Sure.
No, that was me just pretending to be Saul, looking at Henry, who's
Yeah.
trying to hide his. This is no, I'm fine, Saul. So
Yeah,
Saul doesn't
yeah.
notice. Henry is trying to hide that fact he's a bit distressed after the shenanigans last night. Malcolm's already aware of what happened. I don't know if anyone with their passive insight picks up on this.
I don't think. If you don't
I
share
have
it,
a
don't
passive
think I
insight of
would.
25.
I got
Yeah, but
16.
you already know what happened. So then,
Yeah.
Will know that like waking up and immediately headbutting Malcolm like that, and after startling awake, and he's not looking terribly good right now. Like it had not been rested. He hadn't been restful at all. Like there was something on his mind or something.
So,
Don't know about Kai's insight.
that was a hell of a headbutt there. You.
We're in a
besides-
forest, right? Still, or are we flying on
true.
the
That
on the
is
horse?
true.
Oh,
We
you're
are
in
in
the
a forest,
forest.
Still on the forest. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. I
I'll
bet-
just take
so-
a little bit, make some food for us, like a little. Try
Good
to
idea.
get some rabbit or something that I normally don't, and cook something. Will that be okay, DM, if I check around for animals
Sure.
to eat?
There are plenty of
No,
animals. You
but,
can choose any animal you want, literally. Go nuts. They
Saul
are,
goes
hunting.
all of the animals are here for some reason.
Nice fat
the-
hair.
Does the druid help him?
Oh, yes. Those seasonings that you used last time were really exceptional, Kai.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I'll help.
Nice. So kind of like, assuming I already have the prey, I'll just kind of like skew it, skin it, and with Kai spices, kind of like roast it on the fire.
All depends on
place
what
thingy.
you going to hunt. Like
Yeah.
I said, there
Yeah,
any
you're
animal you
you've
see.
not,
Like
you've not hunted anything yet. You've missed a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Missed a
So,
step.
so yeah, okay, cool. So, with,
what do you
you-
want to hunt? Literally every animal.
I mean,
hair.
there are some boars, but the boars are sacred in this forest. So you
yeah, I
cannot
don't
do
know.
it.
I don't need boar. Yeah.
Okay. So there's stags, and there are a couple of.
yeah. No birds either. I think a nice fat hares will do nice.
What, rabbits? Yeah, rabbits over
Yeah.
there.
Nice. I'll just get my kind of crossbow out. I'll kind of try to look for one.
Sure, you see this. Well, you do see like this mother rabbit. She has 2 children with her.
Oh no.
She's a very easy kill.
Not that one. Just kidding.
Do it, no. Children. will be
Yeah,
the
you do
dish.
see another rabbit, somewhat running. It's going towards the older rabbits. I guess you can shoot that one. That's fine.
Oh god, the
And
father. Fuck.
In the direction of Rabbit.
Yeah. I just kind of like keep looking towards the family. Everyone is like snuggling. Just like, okay, sure.
Kill a second family.
Yeah, I'll just look for a deer. Then something less.
Sure, you do see this there. Yeah, it's right over there, right in front of you.
Is
I'll
it?
check.
is it
Make sure it's not
in the
family,
direction of
children.
Make a perception check.
Oh.
Tiara can help, I guess.
Oh, please, yes.
The
she's
number of
much
people
better than me.
Saul has killed, he's remarkably squeamish about this.
Yeah, I mean,
I know, right?
Saul cares more about animals than people like Kai, I guess,
Fair.
in a way. Yeah.
No, you
Right.
do see a small deer child. Yep, there's a mother. It's a mother.
Oh God.
There are some nuts over there. If you want, we can just go
I think we should go
vegetarian.
foraging. I think
you
we should go
know.
foraging. Yeah, this is. I don't understand. All the animals I see, they have a family. I don't want to be like breaking the ecosystem here. I'm just hungry.
I mean, you have to get over it. Everybody has a family. Just
I know, but imagine they killed my sister and ate her. It's pretty ruthless, right?
I mean, if she was a rabbit, probably.
Yes, I guess
Yeah.
it would be more usual. I'll come back with
Anyway.
apples and nuts.
Yeah, raspberries over there. Well,
While you two decided your hunt stopped being a hunt and instead you took the vegetarian option, Henry is still sitting sort of by the little fire you've made, sort of flipping through his spell book, and the other two obviously know he's a bit distressed.
So, what else is on your mind aside from the guy?
Well, isn't that enough?
No. I mean, yes, but also, I mean, when you wake up like that, like, did he tell you something in particular? Because, I mean, look, I know as much as you and Malcolm butt heads, normally that's intellectually butt heads, not, literally butt heads. So...
Not terribly good at hiding what's on my mind, am I?
I mean, no, to be fair, that was a good attempt. I just happened to have a really good bullshit meter.
Oh,
You know?
Thank you. That's what people say to folk who have lost.
I mean, yes.
Something happened during the night. I was able to communicate with Malcolm. The telepathy nonsense I seem to have picked up thanks to this. And he looks at the stone and puts it back in his pocket. This being did something. I can be conscious within my own mind.
Your subconscious mind and your conscious mind are one.
Less one now, it would seem, or I have more control over it. Or you might be correct. I don't know anything about this. Anyway, I can hear my own monologue when I'm there. He said I had to learn from myself. Whatever that means.
Well, what it sounds like is you basically gotten a heightened sense of sensing yourself, being able to look from another view besides whatever you did before, whatever you were doing before. So, it sounds to me like maybe if you can't do it that way, like, okay, when you're going into a new subject, like when you're learning how, yes, there's books, and yes, there's a whole bunch of vocabulary bullshit, but it sounds to me like with anything, you kind of have to dive, for lacking of better terms, head first into it. So,
Or you could, I don't know, maybe ask the one person who knows you as well as you do.
which is you? Like, you asking
Wait,
yourself?
there is another Henry.
Sim Henry.
Ask him.
He's a bit far away just now, isn't he?
Send him a message.
Do you have the sending stone?
Yeah.
No, I don't even know how this will work. I mean, this is above game. I don't know how this will work.
I mean, that's
Yes,
the
all
point,
your
right? When you...
Here's all your memories.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the point, isn't it? Is that you don't know how it works until you try. I mean, when you're reading about, I don't know, Fluish, some archaeological dig, when you're going there for the first time, how much do you really know before you go to the dig?
I think you've been underestimating yourself, Jones.
That's the point. And the only way you get to know that is if you try. So here's the stone. We do get charged pieces by the minute, so make it snappy. I'm too lazy to get an unlimited plan. You see, I just, Anyway, my point is just do whatever you gotta do quickly with that.
So I will try later. The simulacrum has become a different person since we started having different experiences. You're not incorrect, Will, about approaching this academically. They encourage critical thinking, self-reflection, carefully analysing preconceptions, that sort of thing. I've always considered myself good at that, but maybe I have been overhyping my abilities at that.
No. This is your opportunity to go into a new area, to take a, I guess what they call like a sabbatical, which is when you take a leave from whatever learning and you're doing to do something else. So, you could just do that. But you're taking a mental sabbatical, meaning however you approach things, you're taking a break to go into something else, which is just trying things with a bit less caution. Well, caution's a bad word for it. A bit less hesitation. That's a better word.
I can't afford to be cautious now, considering what we know. Perhaps something will happen again next time we sleep, or
Exactly.
I can reach back in there at some other point. The
Exactly.
being was less than helpful. Although when I started, he did tell me one thing that wasn't entirely vague, to consider why I am here, and that seemed to loosen the reins, so to speak. I could only move so far when I was there, but then I seemed as able to. I was given some more slack on whatever leash this being has put me on.
Why are you here?
Why are any of us here?
Yeah, I tend to just do things. The more I think, the less I do. So.
One thing I'm not particularly looking forward to is the fact that my inner monologue, my inner thoughts, just happen when I'm there. They're difficult to stop. I know we all have them. They just sort of go. And he kind of clams up at that.
Well, it sounds to me you need to take it one day at a time. I mean, after all, the world's not going to end tomorrow. It's going to be like
No.
weeks, months from now, but it's not tomorrow. So.
No.
You got a bit of time.
Again, because I couldn't deceive well enough, you both see there is some regret on his face. That you both pick up on that quite easily.
If it makes you feel better, Dr. Jones, there's not a single entity, whether it's a person or a god, that has no regret. That just is part of existing, Like, this hat, I could, a person died for me to get it because he killed himself with it. So I could regret the fact that I got it through such a bloody means, but it saved my life. It's led to many funny adventures before I met you all. So, in a way, regret is something that is inevitable. Just like I'm sure Malcolm regrets overhearing this conversation and, still walking around, but it's also been good because it's been awesome meeting Malcolm. Just trying to enjoy the duality of it,
I don't think I can enjoy the duality of my greatest regret, which was being the trigger.
Well, if not you, then somebody else.
If you hadn't have done what you had done, there's quite possibly that would have caused a much larger form of devastation.
We don't know that.
Exactly. You have no way of knowing how much better or worse it could have been. So, if it's not something that you could fix, there's no use worrying about it because
one
we're
of
able to
us
fix it.
on the run with the knowledge they know would have been deplorable. It may not be the good thing, but you did the right thing.
I don't imagine at this point Kai and Saul have made it back and have maybe hear it sort of this part of the conversation onward. It's just like,
Yeah, nuts and apples kind of fall around.
I don't.
I'm not gonna lie. A good steak would have been nice. Getting
I'm
something
sorry, I
meaty,
couldn't kill anything,
like-
but you seem all very serious. Are you guys okay? Henry, are you alright? You look a bit pale.
Well, without the comic relief in the group, we kind of get down to some serious conversations.
Oh,
Just
I thought you mean that you have no humor.
I'm just
I
considering.
get it.
I'm just considering past actions and no small amount of regrets from a few of them.
I just live the present, Henry. Nowadays, I try not to think about the past anymore. I do have a lot of regrets about my mom and what happened with my family. Yes, definitely, but I don't know. It doesn't help to dwell on them.
I'm not a man who's used to having regrets. I usually do things that result. I don't feel bad about decisions made because I engage with them wholeheartedly, and I sleep well at night as a result. Recently, that has been less the case, and that being that has now decided to rent out a space in my fucking head
Oh,
is
the,
making that a bit more real.
the Cthulhu-like entities still talking to you and stuff. Then.
I'll explain more later on. What did we have to? I thought you said you were going hunting.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
no, they only brought back these. You know,
we
we just
it turns out that this forest is a forest of couples forest. Like all the animals are paired, and I just felt kind of bad, even though I should have. Yeah, Kai
I mean,
told
Is
me.
there any?
you realize in nature families kill other families.
Is there
I know,
any?
but,
Is there any small defenseless animals that could make a decent breakfast within 120 feet?
Yeah, over there, there's a family of rabbits.
What? Why are you pointing at JR, Kai?
They
No,
shouldn't
no,
have it.
it's behind her.
Oh.
Like,
All right. Oh, I see. That big one there. Excellent. Chill touch. 20. This
Mhm.
hand just reaches out, grips the big one by the neck, goes. There.
Kai,
breakfast.
you quickly.
Mark, you're
Oh,
muted.
Yeah, sorry
Mark,
about that.
you're muted. If
Yeah, I
you're saying
noticed.
anything.
Of course. Oh
Okay.
fuck! This is impressive. I crushed everything.
No!
Well done. Wait, including the
well,
stream?
How did I keep on doing this on accident somehow? Andy, you're the only one who's unfrozen, I believe.
Oh my god, Andy,
No,
quick,
wait, did I
reenact
fix
all
it?
of us. You're all the players.
All right. I need to go and have a drink with my breakfast. And so,
Maybe that
Malcolm,
changed things.
I regret being here. I don't want to be here ever. Kai.
Okay, can everyone move
No,
for a
no, the
moment?
fish. I must save the fish. And
Thanks. Yeah, okay, I fixed it.
All right. I can't believe you did that to that rabbit. That's dreadful. How could you do that?
Oh, it's
I'm
fixed,
sure to
Andy.
be
You can
delicious
stop.
though. Oh, I don't know.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Andy.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank
You're
you
welcome.
for committing to the bit.
What were we talking about before?
it's just the circle of life.
Oh, wait
you know.
for our DM. Let's continue our
Rabbit.
story, eh?
No, that's a good one. That was actually
Thank
a
you.
good one. Yeah.
Thank you. Mark's gonna kill Henry. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna
Already happening
skip.
slowly.
He's gonna skip the character, reach out the screen, strangle me. You fucking deserve this.
I would
I mean,
never
it could be a
doubt to
tadpole
go to Scotland.
inside you. Maybe that's why you have the thing. Maybe it's a tadpole inside you.
No, I
I mean,
don't
I feel
think
like
it's
he'd
that
be
though.
turning
It's
more into a
actually
mind flayer at this
it's the
point, wouldn't he,
it's
if he
it's
did?
the crown.
I mean,
It's the-
it's the crown. Yeah, of course. It's
Yeah.
Yes,
bloody
the crown was absorbed into my head.
Yeah,
It's,
that's
he,
true.
he lifts up some of his hair, and you can see a very small,
Indentations.
not indentations, like little bumps, just like 1,
Oh,
2,
no.
3, where there was with this, or some of the
But
bit
you
points,
have
where they're very.
kind of wake up and it feels like it's been like a week, and it's just weird.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You know, I feel like there are times when I spend entire months, but it's weird. You know?
Yeah.
I don't think being on a bender counts.
Eh, I mean, I count it, but all right, you're lost, man. That, although I did have one really good bender, where I somehow convinced myself that I was part of a team, and we were fighting these 3 old crones, and we were like going from the outside into the inside, and one of them carried her head around. It was
Okay,
a fever dream.
deeply don't want to hear about any of your dreams. I hear too
What?
much of people's dreams.
They had a team green.
Do you
Okay,
dream still, Malcolm? Actually?
I haven't slept in a year and a half.
Oh, yeah, it's true. You don't fucking sleep. How cool! But it could be like a lucid dream, like a nightmare, like
My-
a life. No,
Do you
right?
daydream?
My eyes are the only thing that has blood surrounding me because they are still bloodshot from the lack of sleep.
Hmm.
I'm a bit irritable because of said lack of sleep, if you haven't noticed.
No,
But-
I have noticed. Yeah.
But you don't daydream at all. Like you're not even just like zoning out, going like.
Hmm.
I try and
Stare.
I try and zone all of you out.
Oh,
Actually, does
yes,
that mean that you can't get high then if we brought you back to Kai's forest?
We already know I don't have a working stomach.
Some of the
Okay,
joints
so
they have there, Mike, I think some of the joints could make a corpse high.
Let's not try it. Either way.
Either way.
I'd like to experiment
So,
with that.
next thing that we were on our way, we just got done with a weird demon thing. Right, now that we've become Pokemon champions and, we
You
answered a
didn't.
game show host. Hold on, God, I'm.
Someone sounds
saying-
butthurt about losing.
and the clouds opened and and from the sky came a
Like,
finger. And Malcolm is not but a scorch mark.
Like, be happy that you guys won, because if you guys lost, I was able to steal an item from you guys.
Oh,
What?
really? Oh, shit, that would have been
That
bad,
would have
actually,
been
yeah.
fucked.
You lose a fight, you black out, and the guy takes money from you, which
Yeah,
I
we didn't
believe
have-
is
Well, you guys
We
did have
didn't have
Poké Dollars,
Pokédollars.
so he has
Yeah, we
to
didn't
take
have
something.
Pokédollars, so he just would have robbed us. Oh,
That's how
fuck, you're
Pokemon
right.
works.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is in the Pokemon world in games anyway, is like you're the one with like powerful monsters still around and the other guy is just helpless as a hand over some cash, dick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that. Not like being a 10-year-old.
Yeah, you're okay with that?
I mean, if you are a 10-year-old fly and breathe fire, there'd be a lot more forest fires going on. I'm just
Yeah, I
saying.
mean, to be fair, if you really think about it, it's safer to give a child a gun than it is a Pokemon.
It is actually, yeah. Because gun
Yeah.
can actually run out of bullets, whereas Pokemon, you can kind of keep them going for a while.
Yeah. No,
They
so-
run out of
like-
PP. They run out of PP.
Okay, here's the thing though. Do you know what PP is? It's
Power
Pokemon
points.
shit. It is
What?
literally Pokemon excrement.
What?
That
No,
is
it's not.
genuine. It is genuinely true that PP
No, it's
Wait, what are you talking
is
about?
a
it's a,
is an energy
it's a
source.
represent.
No, in law, it is an energy source that is expelled from the Pokemon. That
It-
comes from
yeah.
their food. It is
That-
shit.
How does...
It is their
No,
waste
it's-
product. It is no. It is their waste product. I am genuine about this.
I can't
That's-
tell if this is a bit or if
No,
you're,
I'm
like, is it-
serious.
I mean, that's kind of sounds like quite true. I remember in the Feywild there was creatures with magical poop. I don't see why it couldn't be.
Yeesh.
Henry stands up and leaves. He can't do this anymore.
That's fair. Yeah, that's perfectly fair.
That's fair.
Anyway, so look, before I have a feeling that we have a very limited to do, just senses across the board. I forgot what we were on our way to do. Again, as you mentioned, Soul, it feels like it's
Yeah,
been
that-
weeks. Yeah.
I know they say where I come from, they say something like time is a weird soup, or something like that. I don't know.
It's timey-wimey stuff.
We're looking for either it was a group of wizards or fiends for the broodlord
Oh,
to feed on.
yeah, we were.
Yeah, you know,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
here in the
something,
mountains,
yeah.
there's this thing
Yeah,
that you
we're in
can
the
kill.
mountain.
Or you
yeah.
can try
Henry's,
to
Henry's
surf
already
wizards.
after breakfast. Henry's already ahead, going, "Come on, hurry up, let's go."
All right, Dr. Johns, take it easy. Jeez, one has a fucking nightmare or dream, and all of a sudden it's fast. Where was this during the Vikings?
Those are all muscle-bound idiots. I don't want to associate with them.
Cardio's important too. That was
Let's
also
go! I'll kind of dive, fly up with the wings.
Yeah,
You guys are
Will's
not going to
still running.
teleport like it's in.
I thought we were like in the area we were supposed to be.
Right now you're in
Oh,
the top right over here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Oh,
So-
okay.
We were told about the fiends. We were told about. a
Yeah, that's all the way
particular
over here.
spot. Let me scroll.
Here in
through.
the in the mountains,
Yeah.
like with
Oh.
C, right? I
And- oh.
can.
Well,
And then the... Man, we don't know where the
So,
wizards could be, if
the-
any evil
Well,
wizards.
yeah, just
right?
I mean,
any wizard.
The
would do
wizards
this,
are
right?
here.
Like there's a whole city here
The-
where there are shit ton of wizards.
Maybe here, maybe here.
The only one that I think I have for my items would be right here. I'm pretty sure I picked up something from right here, which teleport us
Yeah,
here.
the big hammer.
Yeah, we
Still
have
need
here,
to-
we have something from here.
Oh yeah, did we do this one actually?
Yeah, we already
Yeah, yeah,
did that
yeah.
because we went to the
Yeah, I can remove it.
hut, right?
I mean, look,
Yeah,
if
okay. We have a location of where the Endless One's houses, which is in that area, which is around here.
Yeah,
That's
we
a
have
big
to travel there.
I mean, I'm just gonna tell you guys, I have all three of my hat can do this 3
Yeah.
times. We could just try to
I mean,
teleport.
I
Are
think
we
if
are,
we
are we going
teleport,
here? Actually,
yeah, we can fly there. Is the thing.
yeah, we could. I think
That's
it's.
gonna be a long flight.
Do you
Like,
think
that
it's
is-
better to descend down the mountain, or should we just go from the demonic hammer time place? Maybe we
I
could
feel
just
like
go through
it's
here.
it's
You know?
it might be better to go down from the mountain only because
Yeah. Oh, really?
this is gonna take a bit of time. Like,
Yeah,
keep in
actually,
mind,
that's true.
I could just use the hat 2 times, and then on the third we'll go to a spot we know, and then just call it.
I mean, we have the carpet, so we could fly to the top of the mountain where the temple was and kind of fly down, right? Ish.
I mean, that's fair, but I'm talking like from.
Well, we've got a couple of people who are good trackers and such, so they could find routes through places as well. They've got to save on resources. Like, we just need to get going, and maybe an initial teleport is somewhere closer, and then we just start hoofing it.
All right.
Go on, let's just do that.
All right, so we're gonna teleport from a place that you're saying.
I think that's a good idea, rather than unnecessarily getting wounds that we don't need, like last time. Well,
Okay, so
a few days ago.
All right, well,
So-
bippity boppity, let us lock down this doppity, and then we're just gonna go to the top of the mountain here. Those spots that we have, if I remember correctly.
when we land,
Oh, it's
I'm gonna
more a bit
cast Mage.
kind of behind the mountain, not really on the top, but yeah.
Okay.
Remember, this
When
is
we land,
technically a
I'm gonna
2D map,
cast
so it's not
Mage
really,
armor.
no.
Oh, okay, so I mean that's fine. We can still fly.
Accurate
We can
thing,
still
right?
fly around. So that's
Yeah,
okay.
we could go on the
We can still
carpet.
easily, like if you have you don't really have to play around. Like, once again, this is a 2D map, it's kind of general. Not
Oh, all right. Then I
like
guess
technically
to
the
the
mountain is
bottom.
only like this area, like technically speaking, right? That is really the high peak,
Oh, okay.
right?
Then,
Because yeah.
so
Because technically the mountain originates from over somewhere down here, right? So it's
yeah,
just a visual effect, not really.
gotcha.
You know, it's not a bird's eye view of that mountain.
I mean, the carp horse is pretty good. We can use them.
I know we named it, but I forgot what we. Anyway,
It's
I
there
think
to
it was
right.
in the
It's
carp
the
horse or
Pegatarp.
textile steed. We never chose, right?
No, it's the
Oh, we have
Pegatarp. That's
Pegatarp.
the
Pegatarp,
textile
yeah,
steed.
okay.
That's its
Pegatarp.
full
There we
name.
go. Yeah, the Pegatarp.
Pegatarp,
So,
then, yeah, okay.
we'll what we'll do is as soon as we teleport, we'll get back on the Pegatarp and we'll just fly the most direct path. Like if we can go just straight, we would prefer to do that, but
Yeah.
Understandable. Well, as you arrive right around the home of the Eternal Mist, and as you try to step out, you instantly just want to try to hide back in, because in the skies there are like dozens of like these imps flying around.
Oh.
Like, it's gotten way busier than before.
well, we might have to hoof it the hard way unless we do want to try risking the teleportation with the hat.
Can any of us create like a fog cloud around us so we look like wind, or on the carpet maybe, or?
Cast Fog Cloud, and I actually have the cantrip Gust as well. Sorry, Kai, we were to speak.
Yeah,
I also have fog cloud.
Yeah, could we potentially maybe get high enough in the sky that we just look like a cloud?
Yeah.
I mean, my cloud doesn't move; it's just stationary. But
I do have, if it helps at all, I don't think this is possible, but I do have this.
The gust cantrip.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Could I manipulate that to move the fog cloud along with us? I don't think I can, but I thought I'd ask.
I think the fog clouds can be moved with gust. Actually, it says on the spell
I
itself.
believe-
doesn't
I'm
it?
I
thinking.
remember
I'm thinking.
something
I'm
like
thinking
that.
of the
Which says
mechanics of
lasts for the
it.
duration or until a wind of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles per hour, disperses.
Oh, really? Okay. So not
Huh.
then.
Can we
But
try and
then
just
it's
make steam with like constant fire and ice magic? I saw that in Avatar once.
I don't think you can make enough of that to cover us.
Okay.
But if you wish to try being
No,
disguised
no.
as a cloud, being high
In
up
that
in the,
in that case, I can probably figure out some traps.
if it also comes down to it, if you can buy, if we have a minute, this could
I mean,
also be useful.
we could stop, we go down for a minute. Fly
No, I
down.
just mean if we are stuck for whatever reason,
okay,
and
okay,
the imps
okay,
are going
yeah,
to
yeah.
swarm us. If we think the imps are incoming, if we have a minute, I could use this.
Mm.
You know, I think we'll be fine. Just give me some time to find some traps. I'm sure I can. I know what the direction we're going, so it should be fine. Basically, Malcolm with reliable talent can, like, I think the lowest I can roll is a 19 on survival.
That's fair.
I could
yeah.
try to. I don't know. I can make 2 people invisible
Actually, you know what I
if we
could
need
do?
to.
I could alter my form to look like one of the imps, and we just all take off as we normally do, right? And if they come up to us, I'll say that, I'm one of them, basically, and I'll kind of
I
bullshit.
can make myself look like an imp too. And
So
I
it'll
think
be 2
Kai
imps then,
can
yeah,
too, right? Don't you, Kai? No, yeah. I thought you had.
I have alter self. I have alter self.
Okay.
So
okay.
3 of us can look like imps then.
I mean, I can also just turn invisible.
Okay, so it could just be imps riding on a carpet.
Mm.
And then others are invisible. We'd
I
be
mean,
awfully
Kai
big.
could turn into some kind of a small, like a fly or a spider
How
or something
about-
like that.
How about we just stick it to the ground? I'm pretty sure we'll be fine.
Alright, yeah, we could just.
We
Alright.
could do that too.
They're
Then
only imps.
once we're out
Let's
of
not do
range,
whatever.
we can get on the carpet.
Alright.
Right. Do we want to
see.
use alter self and invisibility just to cover
Not yet.
ourselves? Okay, let's get moving. Would you like the help action for the survival?
I would like the help action. Mark, is that
I'll
what
be
we're
like,
rolling?
Malcolm, listen,
That's fine.
you may have been separated from nature by death, but now you
Would you like
came
some
to
kind of a
reclaim nature.
stealth as well, Mark, or something like that?
Depends on
giving
how
Malcolm
you
a
are,
party.
like.
Kai's
Oh.
already given us pass out trace.
Oh,
So-
amazing. Thank
Okay,
you, Kai.
nat 20 on the survival.
Oh,
You have a D8 in case you want to use it at some point.
I also have D8. I can also have D6, but that may
It's
come
an-
later.
it's an- it's
This
nat 20.
does the trick.
Okay.
Yeah, with best without this trace, I will just give you like imps don't have the highest of
Perceptions.
perception from like from what they scouting there. Currently not really a scouting group as well. They're just existing, I guess. Like it kind of feels like a gigantic swarm of just like birds just flying over. Like there are like hundreds of them that you can notice like different kinds of all of them. With best without the trace. The further you walk away from like where you know where the temple is, where you once accidentally summoned Mephistopheles back into this realm. It gets less dense and dense, and eventually you feel like there are no really any signs of imps left. You could try to make a detour towards the temple, but it's all up to you guys. Like you have a free pass of leaving, but you can go investigate a bit more if you like.
Yeah, why so many imps here? Maybe we should have a look.
Maybe
mean,
they're getting ready.
It
To
could
attack.
be that our contact. I always forget the right hand of the Emperor guy.
remember the fiends are
But Lurks
currently
is here, right? So
the fiends are currently waging war against Transit.
Hmm.
Right.
We
Remember,
could
must
check
forget
in
this.
with what's his name? I always forget. The
Lurks.
demon. You Lurks, maybe. If
Lurks,
he's
that's
there,
what I
we
was
could
thinking
just
of,
come and
Lurks.
say hello and see what's happening.
I mean, if
Yes.
it's all the same to you, I would prefer to keep his knowledge of us a bit less at the minimum at the
Right.
moment. Like,
No, I'm happy with that too. I
Yeah.
just thought that we could snoop a little bit to see what
know,
they're doing.
why
with
why
us.
don't we keep him in mind in case we do get into a hassle with these fiends?
All right. I mean,
Yeah.
they might be allied with him. Let's hope not.
That's my point. Is that if they get surprised by us, or they're like, hey, what are you doing here? We'll just keep in mind that, hey, we're working with your boss. We have an important lead. Stand down, So
I don't think it's widely known amongst his own followers that he's working with us.
Or
Well, no,
we
I
could
mean-
we
Oh,
could
yeah,
ask
it's
him if he's got anything he wants us to take care of.
I think we should just focus on what we can do to
I
improve our
agree.
own odds. Lurks is a means to an end.
I agree. Besides, we didn't come here for them. We came here for these other fiends that
Yes.
we're looking for.
I think we should stay focused and not get sidetracked with things like imps. Perhaps they're massing for another attack. I would guess would be the case, but that happens frequently
Actually,
enough.
Weird. I'm agreeing that we actually focus at hand with you, Doctor. I feel like my IQ went up 10 points. What is this?
Well, even a broken
Miracles,
clock is right.
miracles
Even
can happen.
a broken clock is still right twice a day, and Henry keeps walking.
That
On the
is a
carpet.
fair point.
Miracles can happen.
Wills is gonna.
Well-
So, Mark, to answer your question, we're gonna press on into our objective and not the imps, which is.
Yep, you guys will start flying towards the thingy.
Yep.
In the meanwhile, do you guys want to do a random encounter? No? Great. Okay, you guys arrive.
Yeah, the last one was
Yeah.
a session and a half. I agree.
Yeah, okay,
The
great.
last one, as fun as that was.
Yeah, no.
let's see what we
We're
can
not
do.
gonna do a random encounter for a long time. Let's leave it at that.
That's fair.
It was fun, but yeah, it's let's
Yeah.
actually play the game.
Someone's
Uh,
sorry you lost.
you
Sorry,
know
I'm not
what?
gonna say that anymore. I'm not gonna say that anymore.
Thanks. As you arrive, it took you so long to get there, like it would take you normally a full day. So you can add the head of teleport head back,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
And basically, if
Cool.
it took us a day, I'm just gonna do this.
yeah.
so
So
you guys
everyone
have
keep
it.
on the same
Yeah.
stuff. Only Kai, get your
Wow.
best without a trace back, and anything else that was used that was
Oh, literally one charge back.
fun.
All right.
Andy.
As you arrive, congratulations, Clive is here now as well because it took you a full day.
Oh, hey, Clive, good to see you. Actually, is there any way that I could move what would be the 20 from TTR to Clive instead? I'm sorry. So.
Well, no, if it's a new day, you'll
Yeah,
just
you could have
recast
cast it
it.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm basically doing the same thing that I would have.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Don't worry. Kitiara is she's used to, living
Yeah,
life
But she was
like
ripped
it's
for
the
a
last
day.
day. Yeah. She was strongest for the day. Don't worry. She's
national-
fine. Just
the
the Kitiara
national-
kind of.
The national
Yeah, so
anthem
Clive-
for Kitiara is "How could this happen to me?" That's the song keeps on playing in her head constantly. It's,
Yeah, she's
But,
in hell. Yeah, that's where fate creatures go. Hell. Yeah.
But Clive should
course.
have a max 20
Yeah.
from 8. Yeah. All right. But yeah, we're going. Cruising.
Cruising for a bruising. No, let's
that
hope
we
not.
You took my catchphrase from the Tuesday game.
I love your catchphrase.
It'll be.
I'm not using
Dr.
it in
Jones-
game. That's Cisco's saying it.
Dr. Jones gets a slight twitch. Why'd I twitch?
I know. Hey, I don't understand. It's just like a children's catchphrase you'd find in a comic book. I don't understand. Oh.
Hmm.
You feel real connected to that, don't you, Dr. Jones?
It's strange. I don't understand.
Yeah, don't worry. I've been looking at bows lately for some odd reason. I get it.
Bows. Is it
Yeah.
long bows or bows
Yeah.
you wear for like a bow tie?
More like the stuff you stab someone who's further away from you. Oh my god, that is really aggressive. Why did I?
That was quite.
Anyway, yeah,
That was rather. Yes, I agree. It was almost like you were almost like another person there for a second.
exactly.
Clive,
Anyway.
Clive will interrupt you with like a angry screech of like, "Shut up! We're on a mission
know.
here."
Focus, yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, Clive will kind of like just take the charge since he takes orders from the Brood Lord. He's kind of like see his eyes turn into like this deep black voidish color that It's kind of like the same that the Broodlord has, so you feel like, yeah, he's scared. Broodlord is taking control of Clive right now, so he's kind of pointing the direction of where you have to go.
Gotcha.
You do come across a place that feels like it used to be, once again, more of a ritual site. You do see like people and statues and buildings, but everything is completely like blacked out, scorched, right? Like a volcano has been erupted over them, or like adult dragon has fire blasted them all. Like everything is literally just formed into like a metal-ish state. That
Could we gather how long this happened? If that's a thing.
sure.
Yeah, can we do that?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Maybe Henry knows by default because of his thingy.
I'll take the feature. It's relevant to dungeons, I believe, or ruins. But this class is a ruin.
It's technically a
is it?
ruin, like it's not being used anymore. So.
Yeah, when you enter a ruin or a dungeon, you can correctly ascertain its original purpose and determine its builders, and you can determine the monetary value of stuff in it. So Henry looks around and does he?
Like you get it for free, right? Then
I mean, I'll share what the background says.
yeah, sure.
It's
Just
what
to be
so
to be sure.
just what I read. Just what I read out. There you go.
Just in case it doesn't, Wills is going to bardically inspire Dr. Jones to say, all right, Dr. Jones, listen, this is your main specialty. This is your ham and chicken sandwich. Consume the sandwich. And you get a bardic of D8 inspiration.
It's not shared everything. Hang on. It's
Okay.
it's the feature historical knowledge from it that I want you to see. I'll just copy and paste. There you go.
Builders.
Yeah,
Monetary value more than
you will figure out what this exact place is then with that knowledge. As I will say. Whatever this is a vault for something extremely terrible.
Oh, and process of elimination. This would be a vault where they sealed a fiend of some kind. Since we're looking for
yeah,
fiends.
a demon type is this.
A demon, specifically a demon rather than a devil.
Right.
Like probably something, the worst nightmares that you've ever read maybe can be existing in one in this vault right here.
Oh dear. Is the vault closed or is this like the burst open vault?
You don't know it, like you have to get like deeper inside of it, so like you have to kind of spiral down.
Right. Okay. You'll notice him
It's
hesitate
like one of
when
those
you realize
Skyrim dungeon thingies, right, where you have to like climb into.
shit. With the
Yeah.
dragon priest at the end of the
Well,
shit.
Yeah.
You see Henry like kind of
Jones?
stop it. Oh shit.
Jones.
Shite.
Jones.
Guessing we're in the right spot.
We are definitely in the right spot. This is a vault. I'm assuming that the original builders were human.
Yeah, it was like a couple of 100 years before the Ruination, so it's a mix of whatever.
Okay.
Whatever was then currently the ruler of this part of this
Right.
world.
So collaborative efforts of people who lived here about a couple centuries before the Ruination. This is a vault, a particular kind of vault that's built to hold dreadful creatures, a dreadfully powerful demon, not like the devils that we've been dealing with, not like Lurks. A demon is you can't bargain with a demon.
Right. Well,
And can think of that's what
trust-
is possibly sealed down here.
we trust we know what you are doing. So
If I had my way, I would say we turn around and we don't tamper with this.
But
However,
I'd rather this thing dead and not be something we deal with later on.
Well, keep in
we
mind
might have
that-
to. The Broodlord gets its hands on the
Malcolm,
corpse.
make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Or
Got it.
intelligence, whichever you prefer.
Intelligence is one higher.
Oh, let's go.
15.
You are about it. Oh wait, no, that went away.
I would say that's enough.
Thanks, Fox.
For this, you do feel in your head like Blacktar is putting back somewhat deeper in your brain, like he is tempering on his own, like he's more active as you were speaking about this.
We think we should move on. Move on through the vaults. We can take it.
Short on options, aren't we?
Is somebody that Blackdar knows?
We don't know what you're talking about. We can take this.
Insight?
Are you talking to us or Blackdar?
Yeah, insight. That's why I'm like, I want to do an insight check as far as.
Me too.
I want to
if,
see if I could try to ascertain roughly what the fuck is Blackdar going on about.
I'm saying Malcolm specifically, if Luke consents to that.
Specifically, I think the idea is that if they're saying we, they're of one mind. It's like a Venom situation.
Oh
Okay.
shit. I'm not even a big fan of Venom.
Alright, so.
I know you're not a fan of Venom.
I think with my
I love
-1 wisdom, I'm probably inside Joey. I mean Henry. I mean David Will.
Right.
Kind of thinking
That-
why it's so weird.
No, Blackdar. Basically,
I'm there,
if I'm saying we, Blackdar is exerting more pressure on Malcolm.
Right.
Okay.
Wonderful. Although I suppose I'm not in a position to debate that. Well,
Keep in mind, Dr. Jones, the alternative is we have to find powerful wizards to feed him, and that also is equally, if not more so, difficult. Because remember, our position in the Empire, we would be at best dragging co-workers or higher-ups to their deaths.
and we may very well be outing ourselves as enemies of the state by doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We're
I
already
think,
fighting. We're already taking on the hells anyway. Might as well deal with whatever the fuck this is.
Right. Well,
we could have a look for sure.
if as I said, I have something in mind that might help us if I have a minute to get it prepared. But you kind of gestures to the door. Shall we?
Plus, one more thing.
Oh, let's get it
If
prepared.
it gets to the extreme point where we start basically almost dying, I will teleport us out.
All right,
Okay.
that's fair.
If that happens, it does mean this demon will be free. So
That will be an Empire problem at that point.
it certainly will. And he says, so with the preparation, I mean, it takes a minute to cast the spell. I can't just take a minute to prepare it, and then boom, go.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Magic circle.
In the meanwhile,
Okay. Getcha.
does anybody want mage armor on themselves?
I already have. You can't cast it on other people. Unless you have a scroll
You
to give
touch
to
a
somebody.
willing creature who isn't wearing armor.
What?
It's
Oh,
on
yeah.
the
What?
spell.
Wait, what the fuck?
What do you
Pause-
know?
Wait, pause the game.
Okay,
What do you
let's
mean?
give me one
It's always
moment.
been you can touch a touch spell.
I didn't know that either, actually, to
We
be honest
paused.
with you. Yeah, and
Player's
What do you
Handbook
mean?
I always thought it was self.
2014?
I thought it was self only.
I think the
But
warlock
remember,
version
I
is
used
self-only.
it on my familiar when I was
the
playing
warlock
on
version is
Sunday.
self-only, I'm pretty sure.
Why did you?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna not ask. Yeah.
That's a nice
Holy
use, actually.
shite.
Oh, wow, that's a nice use, actually. I never thought
Just
about
to give her a little bit extra. She still died.
You guys want to know the fucked up thing? I only know that because of. That's the only reason I know that. I actually thought the same thing until I looked into it after doing it in Baldur's.
that.
Unbelievable.
What?
Yeah.
Can we
Okay,
continue
you
with the
legit-
game? Or
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
done.
okay.
Fuck it,
I
I don't
think
want to play anymore.
It's only
Okay,
because
with that, thank you
it's
to
a warlock.
Joey's great grandfather.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mark.
I think because it's a warlock invocation that you cannot do it yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks
That
that,
is-
you can
that
only
is
do it
true.
yourself,
Mm.
but it as a spell you can do it on others.
let's dungeon delve.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's put a lid on it because I think
Yep.
we're pretty much at the ending mark right now.
We got
Yeah,
10,
we can-
10 minutes.
we can just do the spoilers of what you guys will see, and then, yep.
Yeah, we got 10
You're
minutes.
okay with that, Mark?
Okay.
You will start climbing down. Once again, everything around you is completely scorched away. Only like the the Ashes and Burmers are left at this point. Until you get to like the bottom part where it does look like yeah, I don't know how, but I wrote it down as a doorway where you can only go in, but you cannot go out. How this works in this world, I don't know, but this is what I've written down.
That just means
So
there's
it's
no
one
door.
way.
There's no doorknob on the other side.
Yep.
Probably,
Mm,
yeah.
and
That's
it-
that's that's exactly how it is. Thank
There's
you.
no handle on the other side.
all the
yeah.
high tech or magical enchantments and things you
Just
could
a
have. No, just have
normal
a
door.
really heavy door that swings shut and there's no handle on the side. You're fucked.
They forgot to install it on the
Possible.
other side.
You know what you
That's-
could do from the outside. It's a push door, right, and that has handles. But then from the inside, it's a pull door and it has no handle. So you have to pull it to open it.
Aye.
Yeah,
And
that
That's
there's no
exactly
fucking
it.
handles.
that will
is
keep the
actually
most
fucking
evil
cruel.
creature ever out.
Yeah.
That is cruel, actually.
Yeah.
We walk
Yeah.
through the door. We go, okay, this seems a bit easy. Oh fuck! We've been
no.
undone by the simplest possible piece of engineering ever.
That's exactly what happens. I will then do is drop you guys into the map.
Oh, there is a map, a wonderful
Oh,
map. Look
fuck.
at that.
Oh,
There's a
bollocks.
Oh
map.
my.
Oh,
This is-
shit.
That's a big
Let
map.
me drop all of you guys right here. Here's where we have the door.
Okay.
Can
Oh.
anyone distract this thing for 1 minute
I
What am
actually
I
might be
missing?
able. Actually, I might be able to.
before the fight kicks off?
I mean, we could just stay still for a minute here and just don't move.
We
if
could.
we don't move, it can't see us.
Speaking,
Park. Jurassic Park
Doesn't a
rules.
fog, you could do fog cloud for a minute. Doesn't it last a minute?
It lasts like an hour.
I mean, if you're
Oh,
that
maybe.
desperate, I could just get a wall of force on you and just.
I'm just
Have
thinking
it-
of making it easier on us.
yeah.
That's all. But if we don't have the time, we don't have the time. But maybe if someone keep it talking for a minute, which
oh,
I
we
doubt
have
that
the
there's been
time. Like if you want to stall, it's fine.
Oh,
You have a few seconds. Like unless you guys
I'd like to try.
Okay, right now you all are facing downwards, basically. Right here's the door. Let me just draw the door.
Yeah, right
for
here's
you.
the door that we came in.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as you don't turn around, you don't see the reveal yet. So let's just agree with that. Like
Okay,
here,
so
you have the
all
door.
right, Dr. Jones, you do what you're gonna do. Also, Soul, you're pretty cool. Actually, that fucking
I know,
Soul, you're
thank
pretty
you.
cool and stuff. So you're getting a bardic inspiration. Good.
Oh, thank
Right.
you. Thank
A
you
Okay.
so much.
A D.
Can we see at the end of the
inspiration.
corridor the demon?
You could if you would like to turn around. Give me a moment. I need to fix.
I would
Oh.
There's
rather
the door.
wait
There's the door.
until-
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's wait for a minute if it's all right.
Yeah, until Dr. Jones is done. And the only other thing I could do is you know what? I'm gonna do Bastion of Law, and I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points to give Dr. Jones 2d8, like basically of a ward. So just think of it as
Extra
like you have
ward.
2d8s. Yep. On Dr.
That
Jones.
does that soak up damage if I get hit, basically?
Yeah. It's just 2d8, so you have to roll like a d8 or d8, and I'll post Bastion of Law. Actually, that'll be easier because you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes up.
Yeah, you've done it to me before. I just couldn't mind the details. So I have 2d8 to suck up damage.
Yeah, and the description.
Honestly, the first one is 8.
Yeah,
You
the
have
first
that.
one is
Nope,
8.
nope. Actually, it's not. I unattuned.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
Pure
You don't have the
2D.
coin anymore.
The belt. I wanted
yeah.
the belt more
Oh.
than the coin.
Damn man, you've
I
changed.
mean, I still have the coin, but I just am not attuned.
Right. Okay. I've got my notes here. Casting magic circle. Check description, and I have 2d8 to suck up damage.
Yep.
That's
And
what's happening
Soul,
here.
you have a bardic
Yeah,
inspiration.
I got it. The inspiration.
All right.
Will.
I'm done
Cool,
with what I
thank you,
wanted to
sir.
do.
Right.
Let me see if it's something quickly that I could do. Yeah, no, there is nothing.
There's not really much prep I can do, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
kind of just say turn around when I'm ready.
Yeah,
Okay,
after
but
Dr.
we-
Jones is done.
Don't want to make it actually. Okay. Yeah, ready for the reveal. Then as all of you turn around for the big reveal of what you're gonna have to face, you do instantly, by the way, notice as you enter this room, you do feel the heat is really intense down here. It's quite warm. Could have used some fire resistance or something. As you turn around and look at all the way at the end of the corridor, you do see this humongous creature that is taller than
Wow.
anything you've faced before.
Fuck.
Let me
That
see if I
looks
kind of
scary.
counted correctly. I did on accident. Perfect. It's a 50 feet tall creature. Yeah, right, standing right at
Oh,
the end of
wow.
the corridor.
Oh, hello, Sartor.
Not actually his name. For his name, we will get to that hopefully next week. As we will end it right here then, with the big reveal.
Yeah. What's your name? He just looks
Do,
intensely
do
at
I
me.
do I recognize this demon from my studies? But I mean, I don't, because this is scary.
You might know next week. Right now, you are just too shocked
Oh.
by the whole reveal and
Yeah.
the fact that you're a Pokemon
Dun,
master or
dun,
something.
dun. Cool.
Shit.
Oh yeah, fuck! I totally forgot. Cisco, you got a point of inspiration. With that,
Oh. Really? Oh wow. Okay. Thank you.
yes, because of
I'm happy.
childhood trauma.
Oh, okay. Sure.
What the fuck?
Perfect.
That's
Yeah,
all you have to
okay.
know. Don't rewatch the
I'll
episode.
take it. Yeah, that's fine.
Um,
I'll do that later.
With that, we also have a Tuesday and a Sunday campaign that you can either join the viewers or otherwise hopefully see you next week. Where we will figure out if you will survive this one actually.
Oh my god. That sounds scary.
This one is actually scarier than the Pokemon trainer, so
I
Yeah.
agree.
Be warned.
Yes, it
Just a
is.
bit. Imagine if this sucker comes walking in the street going, "Hello there, would you like to talk about Mega Satan?"
Yeah, maybe we might have to summon the Viking ghost straight away.
actually,
But
yeah, have a rip off.
No. Look at this guy's abs. They'll just be so entranced by this.
He will
They'll
join.
probably
body.
join
They'll
him.
just go, you know what? We're gonna join him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tides have third whole new campaign inbound.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
None of these points us. None of these fools have a +3 strength of their own.
Those are all things that could happen perhaps next week, so stay tuned.
Oh,
Stay
fuck.
magical, take it easy. Thanks to one of Joey graduate grandfathers, and happy birthday to his actual father.
Thank you.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So,
Happy
yep,
birthday.
goodbye. See you all next time.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.